Hello, hello, hello, Barça fans. How are we all doing today? Who's ready for Barça Atletico? It's a big one today at the Olympic Stadium in Montjuic. Last game of 2024, and it's first against second in La Liga. A chance to gain 3 points on Atlético de Madrid at the top of the table and break that negative run. 5 points out of 18 possible in La Liga. We've got to overcome all of that. We've got to beat Atletico tonight. It's a big, big game to send off 2024. Marc Brau is at the Olympic Stadium in Montjuic. Marc, give us Barca's lineup.
Hi Robert, how is it going? What a big match we have today here in the Estadio Olímpic Luis Companys. Barça Atlético de Madrid. Always it's a big game, but after what happened in the last two games at home, especially important that Barça can get the 3 points today against maybe the best team in Europe right now. 11 consecutive victories. It's an incredible winning streak for Atlético de Madrid, the team coached by El Cholo Simeone, who has won the last 6 games in La Liga. Something has to change, and in the lineup we saw 2 changes between the last game against Leganés and today. We have to remember that usually the games between Barça and Atletico Madrid are plenty of goals. Not the last ones against Simeone, but in the whole history, they always suffer Atletico de Madrid many goals for Barça. Today is the last game of 2024. As always, during the show, we will comment some stats of this year. But for the moment, the most important is to win. Remember that both teams has 38 points in the standings, but Atletico de Madrid has to play one more game to equalize Barça. So it's very important to win today to get the 3 points and to end 2024 with a victory. Let's go with the lineup with 2 changes. Today, Gavi and Fermin are in. Lamine Yamal, remember, is injured, is out the same as Dani Olmo. Remember that Ter Stegen, Bernal, Lamine Yamal and Hector Ford are injured for today. Ansu Fati is on the bench, and also Ronald Araujo. Let's go with the lineup with Iñaki Peña at the goal, with 4 players at the back, with Alejandro Balde, Íñigo Martínez, Pau Cubarsí and Jules Koundé as a defenders, with Marcos Adó as a holding midfielder, with Pedri, and next to him, maybe as an attacking midfielder, Gavi, with Fermin playing in the left side today, with Lamine Yamal, with Rafinha in the right side, and Lewandowski, our striker, will be our number 9. A big game, and it's a big game, and I think that there's somebody who wants to see the game, wants to watch the game. So, Uri, can you go to them? Maybe we can show. We can show who is here. Robert and Barça Live fans, guess who are? Guess who are? Hi, Spence. How are you? It's Spence dancing next to his dad. We are far off his position, but as you can see, the Spencer Siegel is absolutely mad to watch this game here. But if you cannot watch the game, of course, you have to put Barça Live on, guys.
Love it.
He's a madman, that Spencer Siegel. Hope he enjoys the game at the Olympic Stadium today. He's abandoned us here in the studio. No Spencer for us today, but Alex Ibarceta and Irati Vidal are here. How are you doing, guys?
Yeah, I mean, clearly not as good as Spencer right now.
No.
Yeah,
We're
probably
not as cold as
warmer,
Spencer.
yeah.
We're a bit
We're warmer
which is
here.
nice.
Just really excited for this game. I think it's the best opportunity Barca could have ahead, like just to turn on the situation, to end up the year like in good feeling. So, really excited.
Right, I want to know your guys' thoughts on the lineup. Keep things positive. We need a lot of positive energy today in this game against Atletico de Madrid, and you can rate the lineup from 1 to 10 on the live chat. 10 the highest score, 1 the lowest. Let us know your thoughts. I'll be reading out some of your comments. Alex Ibarceta, the absence of Lamine Yamal, of course, due to injury. Guys, those of you asking why Lamine isn't playing, no, he's out injured. He picked up an injury last week in the game against Leganés, and there were questions as to how Barca would deal with that, what decision Hansi Flick would make in the lineup. It's Gavi in the middle, Fermin on the left with Rafinha on the right, it seems.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, replacing Lamine Yamal, you look at the stats of what we have, our wins with Lamine Yamal on the pitch, and you know the impact he has on the team. But, you know, at the end of the day, when you replace Lamine Yamal with Rafinha on that right wing, Fermin Lopez, I think, has been doing really, really well. Gives a lot of energy, gives something different than Rafinha on the left side. But I think Rafinha on the right side, I quite enjoy. I enjoy a lot more than what I expect a lot of the time, because obviously you don't see Rafinha on the right side unless Lamine Yamal is out. So I do like the solution, essentially. It's obviously not ideal that Lamine Yamal is out, considering the form that he was in. And for games like this, that you really need that star boy. You need that, the shining knight shining armor is what I'm trying to say in these games. But I think Rafinha and Fermin Lopez, I think, is the right solution for that.
And of course, Irati Vidal, big news that Gavi is in the lineup today with Hansi Flick going for a solution that we'd seen with Xavi Hernandez before, going for an extra midfielder, maybe wanting a little bit more control of the ball.
Yeah, that's what I was going to mention. Like, I think it's really important to see like those four midfielders. Atletico de Madrid is a team that is very intense, that they also do these fast transitions, trying to take the speed of Griezmann and also Julian Alvarez. So I really like the solution that Hansi Flick has found, and I would love to see where Fermin plays, if it's there in the wing or he goes to the midfield.
Two teams on completely different runs of form. Atletico de Madrid have won 6 of their last 6. Barça have won just 1 of their last 6 with 2 draws in there as well. We need to change that situation, and for that we're going to need our players to perform to a high standard tonight. And I want to ask you guys, who will be the key player tonight in that lineup? Option 1, Gavi in that lineup. It seems in the attacking midfielder position. Rafinha, our leader, our captain today. We will need him to be in top form. Or Pau Cubarsí, will he be the Julian and Griezmann stopper, guys?
Big players for big games, so I think it's going to be Rafinha.
It's a hard one. I'm between actually Gavi and Cubarsí for different reasons, obviously. Gavi, will get to feed Robert Lewandowski and Rafinha and that, but I think Cubarsí going up against Julian Alvarez and Antoine Griezmann, the form that he's in right now, you need to be confident to be able to stop him, and I think Cubarsí is going to be quite big in ball recoveries over everything.
I think today's game is about attitude, about wanting it, about character. And that is what I hope Gavi will bring to the team in that midfield showdown, in that midfield battle with Rodri de Paul, with Barrios. We'll see. We'll see if Gavi can be a key player, if we can see
His first big night.
his first big night since his return.
Yeah,
Exactly. Right. Some comments from our fans. Carolina says the lineup is an 8 out of 10. Kujim Saramati says a 9. Who else? Laser Wave says, where is Lamine Yamal? Lamine Yamal is injured. Footy Clips, 10 out of 10. Grant Celebrates says 10 out of 10. Who else have we got in here? Akram says an 8. And Miran says 8. Ferran should play.
I mean, he's in a strike, but I think he has also shown he's a super sub. So taking Ferran in the second half, like to solve things out, I think it's a good thing.
Yeah.
And Abdullah says, lineup goated because Gavi is the goat with Pedri.
Oh.
I can't disagree. With that. As for key players, lots of option 2s, which was Rafinha. The people believe in our captain Rafinha, who's had spectacular numbers so far this season. We hope he can keep increasing those numbers tonight. Right. Hansi Flick is still out injured, so Marc Brau talked to Marcus Sorg, the assistant coach, just a few minutes ago. Let's go and hear what he had to say.
The same as the last week, we are next to one of the assistant coaches of Hansi Flick. We are with Marcus Sorg. Hi, Marcus, how are you?
Hi, fine, very fine, thank you.
What a big game tonight, Barça Atlético de Madrid.
Yeah, we are looking forward because Atletico is an amazing team at the moment, and we have the chance for a big victory, and we want to take it.
Of course, the team needs to change something. You make 2 changes in the lineup with the Gavi and Fermin. Maybe you want to put more energy on the team. What kind of game do you expect today?
Yeah, Atletico is very good in the defense. They are also good in the transition. That's for us important, that we are very good in the 1-against-1 duels and very aggressive, and also are safe and with a lot of confidence in the ball possession. And that would be the key for today.
And the last one, how important would be for the team to win, to end 2024 at the top of the standings?
Yeah, it would be very great if we win, and we give everything to win, because especially after 2 defeats at home. But it's not a final. We give everything, and we are convinced that we can do it.
As Hansi said yesterday, not a final. It's just the final of the year.
No, only a final of the year, exactly.
Thank you and good luck.
Yeah, thank you.
Marcus Sorg attending us just a few minutes to start this incredible game to put the end to 2024, a big game, Barça Atlético de Madrid.
It is a big, big game indeed. Thank you, Marc. Right, let's go over Atletico de Madrid's lineup. They didn't start off the year so well, but, well, they've hit a great run of form lately. Atletico de Madrid with Jan Oblak in goal, with defensive line of 4 with Llorente, Jimenez, former Barça defender, Clement Langley, and Galan at the back. The 2 centre midfielders, Rodri de Paul and Barrios. On the right, Giuliano Simeone. Conor Gallagher on the left, although he'll be drifting into the middle as well. And up front, should we fear Julian Alvarez and Antoine Griezmann?
I think you kind of have to at this point, don't you? We've seen, Antoine Griezmann has been in form. He's enjoying his football. He's, scoring goals in very creative ways that is kind of, you want your striker to be playing those games. And when he's playing against, in this big game against Barcelona, it's kind of the games that, you strive for when you're playing that well. And then you have Julian Alvarez, who's, speaks for himself. He's always going to be a dangerous striker. But I think the form that they're in right now and the confidence that the team have overall is just, infectious throughout that. So you have, Griezmann and Alvarez going into this game knowing that whoever wins is probably going to go top of the table at the moment. And I fear sadly.
Irati, as I said before, their form recently has been impressive, both in the league and the Champions League.
Yeah, it took time for them to fit Julian Alvarez, Gallagher, and the new players they had this season. They spent a lot of money this season, Atletico Madrid, on new players. It took time, but it arrived, especially in the league with that rise. Even the games that they probably didn't play as well, they end up winning those games. So I think Alex said it before, it's about confidence. They are in that moment that probably Barça was in the beginning of the season, where you feel like anything can happen that you end up winning. But Simeone has never won away against Barça, so let's keep it like that.
Yes, and when asked about it, he did say, well, we got a draw here in 2014, which meant winning La Liga, so that was kind of a victory. Yes, it was. But anyway, Atletico de Madrid have not won away against Barça since 2006. Let's keep that one going as well. I want some good vibes. I want to remember the good times against Atletico de Madrid. So I've prepared a special guess the player for you guys.
Okay.
Past scorers against Atletico de Madrid. Irati, this one's for you.
The celebration.
2008-2009 season, it was a 6-1 win for Barça.
I think the celebration is... Was Suarez in the team back then?
No, 2008-2009. That's the first year of Pep Guardiola.
No, I know. I think I know.
You think you know?
Is it Thierry Henry?
Right. Your answer is Thierry Henry. Let's see what Adam Labran thinks. Henry. Eriksson says Eto'o. Auzalavet says Eto'o. Abdullah says Eto'o. Ama Ajoku George says Messi. That was the tridente up front.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like Messi.
Carolina says Eto'o. Mr. Orient says Messi. Aus Alavet says Henry. James says Messi. So all of them going for the tridente up front there. Football Diary says Henry.
It's not a
Irati Vidal,
striker.
you said Henry.
Yeah.
And the correct answer was Thierry Henry. There you go. Well done, Irati. So 1 out of 1 for Team Couch right now. Alex Ibaceta.
I feel like
your
fear
turn
the
now.
pressure.
And this is from 2021-2022, a 4-2 victory for Barça that day, with Xavi Hernandez as head coach.
That's hard.
That was the season when Aubameyang signed.
I was literally gonna say Alba.
So who might that be? 4-2 victory that day.
Looks weird.
Like Spotify Camp Nou.
I would even go for Araujo.
Right, you're going for Araujo?
No. No. I was gonna say Alba, but because you said that, I feel like that's too obvious. Then it's not gonna happen.
Final answer.
I'll go Araujo just because Alba is too. It's probably Aubameyang, but I feel like it's
You're
not.
going
I'm going
Araujo. The live chat is going Alba. Anonex says Alba.
Yeah.
There's a Gavi answer in here. Clash Team says Aubameyang. Oracle says Aubameyang.
Jackson.
Goose says Gavi. BM says Alba. Dojus Lazauskas says Araujo. You say Araujo.
I say it all.
And it is Ronald.
Ole!
Araujo.
2 for 2.
2 for 2
Ready.
for Team Couch.
2 for 2.
Is your turn now or your?
No,
I know,
the
Robert,
final
you
one
gotta-
is for both of you. The final one is for the two of you as the
Okay.
players huddle up before they head to the dressing rooms. Final one. This is a 1-0 victory from the year we won the league, the 1-0 season, Irati. You were here every game.
And there was a player that always scored like in a period of the season.
Was that
Well, might
it
be
looks
him.
like Ferran,
Ferran, no?
but Pedri scored many goals that season, like in the end
Yeah.
of the season.
It was a 1-0 victory, and it was crucial to win that league.
If you're trying me to remember that game,
It's like impossible.
It's not happening.
Just for looks, I would say Ferran.
It looks like Ferran,
Yeah.
right?
Is that your answer?
There was a period of the season and both Dembélé and Rafinha were injured.
Yeah.
And let's go for Ferran.
Ferran.
It was
Okay.
our guy.
Adam Labran says Ferran.
Before we get to
Van Sheep Singh
into the
goes Donald
memories.
Trump. No.
No. Probably not.
Keromi says Torres. Magasha says Pedri. But Sei Peter says Ferran Torres. Oracle says Ferran Torres. Abdullah says Ferran Torres. Irati Vidal and Alex Ibaceta say Ferran Torres. And the
And
correct
it's-
answer is 3 out of 3.
Oh,
Ferran
3 for 3.
Torres.
Que sí, que
Good
sí,
job,
que
guys.
sí.
Good job, guys. Who will it be tonight? Fermin.
Oh, it's a good night. Good
Heading
start to the night.
to the dressing room. Ian Marco, are you impressed? Are you
Yeah.
impressed with the 3 out of
3
3
for
on the
3.
team couch?
Well, I have to say that today the quiz is not easy, so I'm coming
Oh,
with
la, la.
I'm coming
Mark,
with
be
difficult
nice.
questions. Well, you did it very well with
It's
the
almost
questions.
Christmas, like a present, an extra clue or
Well,
something.
I have to say that at the first I thought to wear an ugly jersey, but I prefer to put it maybe in the next game against Barbastro because today it's an important game. We don't have to play with this thing. So I
I'm
have to-
wearing a Christmas shirt. Should I take it off?
well, no, not for the moment. let's gonna know if it's a good a lucky charm for tonight's game. But I'm impressed about the memory that you showed to me about the last games against Atletico. And one of the questions I have, 2 of the questions are related with the last games we played against us. So let's go with the first one. Who wants to start? Irati, do you want to start?
Okay, yeah, let's
Let's
go.
go with you. How are you about your memory?
But
Do you know who? Well, remember that you can put on the chat in Barça Live the answer. So, who was the last Barça player to score a goal against Atletico? Do you remember if it was Joe Felix, was Fermin, or was Lewandowski?
At home,
Come on,
right?
Irati.
Yeah.
No,
The last
in
game-
general. In general. The last
but the
game.
last game of Barça was at home.
What was
right?
that?
The last
And-
game of Barça against
I can
Atletico?
see.
I will give you a key. It was away, and it was a very important game for us. As a
I
Barça
think it
Live.
was Joao. Joao scored
Yeah,
against
yeah,
Atletico
Joao.
last season.
He did.
He did. But I don't know if it's that game. Like if it's the last one.
He scored away.
Oh. He scored the winning one. Like I remember. I go for Joao Felix.
Joe Felix scored the winning goal at home, but the last game against Atletico was away.
Ah.
It was the first game in the new edition of Barça Live. Lewandowski scored the second, and Fermin scored the third. He is
No
the last
way.
player to score a goal against Atletico.
You
de
played
Madrid.
with me there.
We don't know if Hansi Flick knows it, but maybe Fermin coming back to the starting 11 can relate it with this. So he scored a goal against Oblak. And do you remember that goal was a header? It was a very good
Yep.
goal
Yeah.
scored by Fermin. So let's go, Alex. Let's go with the second one.
Okay,
it's-
let's see.
I think it's more difficult, this one.
Ah, bueno, obvio.
Who was the last Atletico player to score a goal against Barça? Luis Suarez, Griezmann, or Correa?
I'm trying to remember that game.
Memory back. Memory back.
I'm pretty sure Griezmann scored that game.
Which game?
Was it the away? And
I'll give you a clue. Mark just said that was a 3-0.
that was. What do you mean that was a clue?
Well, it wasn't in the last game.
Oh, okay, so that was here.
I will give you another clue.
Por Dios.
4 consecutive games for Atletico without scoring a goal against Barça.
Oh. Pues I'll go for Luis Suarez then.
Well, sorry, Irati. I give Alex a big.
Yeah. I didn't
It was a
have
bit-
that chance to
it
get
was a bit-
close.
It was Luis Suarez at the time. The game you talk about, that was a 4-2 with Araujo goal, with the Gavi goal that day. Luis Suarez scored the second one. It was in the second half when Barca won 4-1 that game. So it was Luis Suarez. And let's go with the last one, just to take some memories of where were you at that year. Robert, do you remember when was the first Barça Atletico with Simeone as a coach? And the other
Oi.
question is, how old were you at that time? 2010, 2012, or 2013? Do you remember exactly which year was the game?
But
I have
it's
to
easy
say,
because you said before.
I have to say that the game, the first game was one season and the other one was another season, but it was the same year. So there's not and it's not a tricky question. So come on, Robert.
Okay, so
Trick question.
It's easy.
no, why? Why?
Because we said before that Simeone has never won again away against Barca, and you said the last win was in 2013 before.
No, it was 2006.
Ah,
Last win was
Okay.
2006.
Then-
Right, so he wasn't the coach in 2010. I know that. I think his first season was 2012, 2013.
that's why he's trying to.
I'm the
I mean,
clue.
primera vuelta, ¿no? 2012?
But what
No,
did-
he said he started middle of the season.
Yeah.
I'm still going 2012. I think he was trying to trick me.
Well, it's correct, but not your answer, because the first season with Simeone on the bench was in 2012, but he replaced Gregorio Manzano, and it was 2011, 2012.
Oh, okay.
But okay, the answer is correct.
You
so
still
I
got it
don't
right,
have,
Robert.
I don't have more to say. I don't have more to say. But sorry, Irati, very sorry, because I thought that the easy one is the first one. But I have to say
Clearly
that
not.
it was a
Clearly
special
you
game.
don't know me, Mark, because my memory is not the best.
It was a special day for us because it was the first Barca Live for the new road. So let's go with the secret numbers. I don't have many time as always, but I will give my 3 secret numbers for tonight's game and try to guess what those numbers could be. 5, 11, and 39.
5 is the amount of points that we've got in the last 18 in the last 6 games.
Okay, it's good too, but it's not the stat I
11
want
is
to
the
give.
number of Rafinha.
No.
He's
Well,
wearing
the-
11.
39 is goals scored against Atletico Madrid, and how long?
Well, I have to say that you're close. It's amount of goals, but it's not this. So let's go. Let's go with the secret numbers because I think we have a surprise behind me, and I will go to very, very quickly to show you. 5, of course, is the number of points that we got in the last 6 games, but it's the number of consecutive
Oh, okay.
wins that Atletico has in the league. 11, it's important, it's the number of goals that Atletico conceded in La Liga. Today we face the team who scored the most, 50 goals, Barça, with the team who conceded the less,
Okay.
Atletico with 11. And 39, guys, is the number of goals that Lewandowski has scored this 2024 year in the natural order. So
well,
if we
that's
count
well, no?
from January to December, Lewandowski scored 25% goals of the team. Barca has scored 135 goals this 2024, and Lewandowski has scored 39. This is a big start just to end. And before saying goodbye, I will give you my prediction. I think that Barca will going to win today 2-1. I don't know what predictions will be. But, well, first of all, Uri, if you can show me Cat, because it's near from here. And let me wait, because I have a small new thing that can happen here in the pitch. It's not the Cat, but it's when the lineup is ending. So, Uri will go mad with me today. So this is the lineup, but after the lineup, something will happen on the pitch. I don't know if we are in the best position. You can move the camera if you want, Uri. You can move the camera. Yeah, you can go. Yeah, I'm here. It's not. Yeah, it is just live connection. But let me show you.
Oh, like the Champions League.
Let me show you. It's a surprise. Of course, I
Okay.
cannot tell nothing about this, but now is the lineup and we are waiting. I have to say that I don't know exactly what will be. I don't know exactly what action will be, but as you can see, today it's a special match, and today maybe there are different things on the pitch. So now it's turn of Fermin Lopez. Let's go with the 17 Marcas out of the lineup in the megaphony, and let's go to the 23 Jules Koundé. So, guys, I will end my connection here. Let's gonna watch exactly what is gonna happen here in Montjuic.
Let's see. I'm intrigued.
I'm so curious
Yeah.
now.
Wait, feels they're just going to do that. See, Mark.
happening? It's very intriguing.
There's like flags with
Mystery.
the face of the players.
Wave it, guys.
Yeah, I know. Just waiting for that. The tension.
Right, well, 4 minutes remaining until the beginning of this game. The players are in the tunnel, and we're waiting to see what's going to happen on the Montjuic Stadium.
Do you listen to me, guys? Well, I have to say that maybe we'll have to explain after it because we have to go out of our position. So, guys, sorry for not showing the image. They told me that it will be before the team's entering on the pitch. So I'm very sorry. So this is live connection. Sorry,
Yeah.
guys. We have to say goodbye. Maybe you can watch it at the end of the game. Let me wait just a few seconds. But I think that nothing's gonna happen.
Seems
So-
like nothing's
No.
happened, Mike.
Yeah,
No.
but we
They're
will
just
explain.
Disappointing.
showing that.
Sorry, just a surprise. It will be my presence, so I hope it's the worst thing that happened tonight. Sorry, guys, we have to go. We have to
bye,
go.
Mark.
Let's go and explain. Bye. Sorry.
bye.
Sorry.
Talk to you during the game. Right, 3 minutes and a half remaining. We're waiting for the players to get onto the pitch. Let's go through our score predictions. Mark Brau said a 2-1. I want to know your guys' prediction on the live chat. I will read them out. I'm going with a 3-1, same as Irati.
Yeah, this team has shown that this season with big teams, they perform really well. So I really trust on the big play today.
Alex?
I chose chaos. I went 4-2. I think, yeah, you have, Grisou, you have Julian Alvarez, you have, Simeone, even Conor Gallagher has scored a couple times. I think we're going to concede. It sucks. It's not great. But I think it's kind of hard to avoid that, but I think we're going to score 4. So.
It seems like we were all also scolded by what happened last week, where we all went for clean sheets.
Yeah.
And our predictions had gone down the toilet in the
Yeah.
third
We
minute.
have learned.
Sounds
So
about right.
we're all predicting that
You-
Barca are
you have to
conceding a
be-
goal today.
Bit cautious
Yeah.
of it all.
So we're not as optimistic today, but we're all predicting wins. Let's go and see what our fans are saying on the live chat. Let's pull some of those predictions up. Alex Strand saying 3-1. Reject Luke going 1-0. Siaka Deme is predicting a 2-0. 3-2 by ADDDDDI. 3-2. Bristi Janat going 4-1. Lewandowski, Barça or Atletico? Question mark. Visca el Barça. Well, good.
Please.
Felix, I don't know if this is Joao Felix,
I would assume so, yes.
going 4-1. Siaka 6-3, even more chaos than
Okay.
you.
Someone went more chaotic than I did, yeah.
Carolina with a K. 5-0 Barça. We have to believe.
I hope so.
Diana 2-1. Mr. Pumpkin. Mr. Pumpkin
Miss Pumpkin.
making an appearance for Christmas, although
Fair.
his time, Halloween,
I was going to
is
say
Yeah.
a bit.
long gone. 2-0. Alia 2-0 as well. And Dana Javier Castillo 3-0. Marcin Barnienko 2-1. Raivat Patadia 3-1. Tahir Nasir 3-1. Football is life 3-1. And another 3-1 by
7-0
Enrico Goaseb. Right. This warm-up kit is the perfect gift for the holidays, says the Barca X account.
It is.
It
If
is.
someone wants to buy me one,
Or maybe
I'm
even
here.
the game
That
kit
be that.
is the perfect gift
That is
for
the good.
Christmas as the players are on the pitch. Let's go through Barca's lineup one more time with Iñaki Peña in goal. Jules Koundé, Cubarsí, Íñigo and Balde at the back of midfield of Casado, Pedri, Gavi and Fermin. And up front, Rafinha and Lewandowski. We'll see if it's a 4-2-3-1. We'll see if the midfielders are a bit more together. What do you think Barca need at the beginning of this game, Alex?
Energy. I think they have to go out there and kind of establish itself early on, not let Atleti get into a rhythm. We've seen it before where we kind of struggle to get into the rhythm and, they hurt us early on. I think now it's just going out with the full energy and just taking control of the match early on, calm the game down. Don't get overwhelmed. Don't play into their games because we know Atleti like to play the mind games, like to play, like to disturb the way we like to play. So I think just keep calm, keep composed and set onto our own rhythm.
Irati, do you think Atletico will let Barca in and in
Yeah.
and try to absorb everything and then try and hit them on the counter.
It's
Pretty
what they
much.
do. Like we have seen Simeone for years, and it doesn't matter the players they have. They play a little bit more of attack this year because they have players to do so, but they love that to attract. They are going to give the ball to Barça. They don't play with the ball. They are going to allow us to have the ball. So today it's really important to don't lose the ball in a specific positions, like in dangerous ones, because they are fast.
Right, we have a special video for you coming from the Olympic Stadium in Montjuic. Let's get it on our screens right now before the game starts. Spencer?
What's up, Barça Live crew? What's up, Robert Van Eckhout? What's up, Pinati Vidal? What's up, Alex Ibaceta? I'm here at the game with my father, Jeffrey. Say hello to the people, Jeff. Hey, people. We, even with all the context that we have, we still managed to sit pretty much as far away as humanly possible from the game, but we're here, we're happy, so I have to ask you, of course, first of all, what are your thoughts on Kat?
Cat is muy guapo. Muy guapo. Sí.
Okay, and your prediction for the game?
I'm going to go 3-1 Barça. 2 goals by Pedri. Those goals.
I'm going 2-1, and you know Gavi's going to score, so enjoy yourselves. We're going to do the same. Visca Barça. Let's go.
Right, thank you very much, Spencer Siegel. Enjoy that game. It is underway already. The ball is rolling and Barca have possession of the ball. Do you guys think that Spencer is further from the pitch when he sits here and watches the game with us, or where he's sitting right now in Montjuic?
I think he sees better here.
Yeah, I was say probably he doesn't need his glasses when he's on Barca Live. So
I want you guys on the live chat to fill the chat with blue and red hearts. Blue and red hearts for Spencer. Bit of warmth for him as well, and
Yes.
blue and red hearts to support Barca. We need a lot of support for Barca today in this
we do.
1v2 in La Liga. First position against second position. Fill the live chat with blue and red hearts. There we go. Right, Atletico de Madrid have the ball, and Barca pressing up high. Let me know, guys, if Marc Brau is with us. Marc, are you sitting in your position yet or not? Apparently not.
I'm talking.
Oh, hi, Marc.
why not?
Okay, I'm just talking. Okay, everything's fine.
Talking
Yeah.
to yourself, Mark.
Yeah, talking to myself. I explained many things, and I'm so sorry for not watching what happened with the big ball on the midfield position. Do you comment what happened? It was
We
like
didn't
with
see
the
We didn't
Barca
see it.
anthem.
No.
With the Barca anthem, it was moving like the ball of the champions. It was exactly the
Oh,
same.
nice.
So it was a good image. But they told me that it has to be 10 minutes or 8 minutes before the game. But it was just at the moment that the players entered on the pitch. So for sure we cannot stay at that position at that time.
Marc,
So
there
tell me,
were a
Robert.
lot of things that were supposed to happen before the game, as you and I know, and they didn't happen.
Yeah, so you know why? Because maybe all the things has to happen in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for the moment, I have to say big atmosphere. I don't know exactly how many fans
we
will
can
be
hear
there,
it, yeah.
but it's a big atmosphere. It's a big game, and I think that today is like a day that everybody don't think about what happened against Leganés and
No.
against Las Palmas.
We need a big atmosphere on our live chat as well as Pedri feeds the ball through to Fermin. Fermin with the crossbar. Post Rafinha, the header.
No!
No! I thought that was going in.
Me too. I don't know how the ball went backwards.
How did the ball go
How did-
backwards instead of forward?
I don't understand.
Incoming cross by Casado. Fermin will pick it up on the left. No, it is cleared.
Was that an optical illusion?
Right,
Like, what?
first big chance for Barca. Rafinha came very close to scoring at the far post. He tried. Oh,
Ah,
his
no.
head
The ball
was
hits
positioned.
Yeah,
you,
he
not
was like,
he
it
doesn't
was
hit
like,
the
it was like
ball.
kind of like on the
Yeah.
side.
I think the cross was very strong. Too
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, it was this for chat. It was kind of like this in a way.
Right, big atmosphere at the Olympic Stadium. Big atmosphere is what we need on the live chat, and we'll get it
Yes.
going by asking who will be the first scorer of this game. Marc Brau, who will be the first scorer of this game? Option 1, Lewandowski. Option 2, Rafinha. Option 3, Fermin.
My biggest stat for today, it took a long time for me today to study. 39 goals in 2024 for Lewandowski, so it has to be him.
Irati?
Number 2, we saw it there, like he doesn't miss twice. Rafinha.
I'm going with Leva as well.
You're going Lewandowski.
Lewandowski.
I also
We're gonna pop
will
the
go
net
with
tonight.
Lewandowski.
We're popping the
We
net.
haven't played the rap
I know.
for such a long
Long
time.
time.
When did Lewandowski last score?
It's been quite a few games now. Mark, that's one for Mark.
The Betis game, Marc?
Probably.
Here's Pedri. Go Pedri. Inside the box.
Go on,
Trying to find Lewandowski. Barca with a chance here. Gets it to Rafinha. Rafinha. Shot blocked.
No,
An electric start by Barca.
definitely.
Keep it coming, guys.
That's the way to start. Vamos.
That is the way to start. And, well, with 4 minutes in,
What I like also is like we're seeing that pressure after losing the ball that we were seeing in the beginning of the season.
The
and today
intensity.
is key, because they are not as good as us, like bringing the ball from the defense.
Go on.
incoming cross, headed away. Rafinha will pick it up. Rafinha goes wide. Go Rafa. Rafinha. Incoming cross with his right. Cleared
Rafinha's a
away.
man. He's a
And,
man on a mission.
Barca keeping Atletico bottled in their own box. A clearance which will go all the way to Iñaki Peña. It's time to go and find out what the Barca official intelligence thinks the final score will be. Prediction for the Barca official intelligence. Let's do it before Barca score, because otherwise the Barca official intelligence will be at an advantage.
Indeed.
Right. Wait a minute, because incoming cross, header over the crossbar. Right. Final prediction of the year for the Barca official intelligence. What do you think the final score will be?
Robert Van Eckhout, a big happy 2024 Christmas to you. What a year it's been for us, hasn't it? Well, at least for me. I know that I've gotten more predictions right than you have, but don't worry about me. I'm here for the ride. I'll be here with you all through 2025. You can't get rid of me. You want my last prediction of the year? You want honesty? You're gonna get it. You're gonna get that honesty, because the final score is gonna be 2-0 in favor of FC Barcelona. That's what Barca official intelligence does. You know how it works. Much love.
2-0. So the Barca official intelligence, the only one predicting a clean sheet.
True, the only optimistic.
He knows
In
more
this
than
room.
us.
I'm scared, though, because the Barca official intelligence says we're not going to get rid of it in the whole of 2025. I don't know if I can live in a world where robots are so predominant. But anyway, Barca official intelligence predicting a 2-0.
2-0.
It
Clean
could
sheet.
be based on what we're seeing.
Yes, because Marbrau, Barca have come out electric.
Incredible. A lot of passes, a high pressure. Come on, Rafinha.
Let's go, Rafa. Let's
What
go,
a
Rafa,
touch.
on the right-hand side. He's going to go deep. He's going to go deep. Incoming cross. No! Corner kick.
Corner.
Yeah,
corner.
No.
Que no.
I'm just in front of the action, and Rafinha was the last to touch the ball. But
Aye.
how different started the game, isn't it? That against Leganés and especially against Las Palmas. I think today we are watching a Barca with the line very high. I think we have one of the most physical starting 11s this season, with Rafinha, with Gavi, with Fermin, with Casado. So the bad thing for the moment is just the result. The score is the worst thing of the game right now.
I
Yeah.
mean, we are minute 7, like we had chances to score the first one, but I really love what I'm seeing. Like, it's the Barca of the big games.
Yeah.
This time in the last game, we'd already conceded, by the way.
Yeah, it's not surprising. I think it's what I said, you go out and you kind of put your dominance in right away. We've been on the ball now. Atleti, 7 minutes in is the first time Atleti have had any kind of possession in that. But I think we're going to be able to keep up that intensity for the entire game. We have something to prove, I think, more than Atleti at this point in the season. And I think it's going to go well for us, to be
And I
honest.
think it's really important that both the staff and Hansi Flick has explained to the world and also to the players that this is not a final. Like, to take out that pressure
off the
that
pressure. Yeah,
maybe the players had to play this game. Like, it's a game, it's important, but it's not a final.
It's the month of
Yeah.
December, guys.
Yes.
It is the month of December. Nothing is decided. I mean, even if we were to lose today, we're 3 points behind Atletico. So, anyway. Right, 8 minutes played. Atletico with the ball now. Barca trying to press a little bit and make it uncomfortable for them to bring the ball out from behind. Here's Jan Oblak, pressed by Fermin. And Barca will recover through Pau Cubarsí. Cubarsí.
Cubarsí.
Cubarsí. Right.
that scenario also, like, I think is better for Barca than just having the ball. Like when Atletico has it, like you are allowed to press there, and maybe it's better because when they are locked in, it's super difficult to score to this team.
Yeah. Atleti drop very deep as well, so when we have possession, Atleti defending, it's...
Oh, here's Pedri.
Here.
Pedri, nice little touch. Over to Rafinha on the right.
Rafinha,
Rafinha can serve it on a
Rafinha.
platter. The cross headed away by Jimenez. And it is a corner kick, Brau.
Ahora sí,
Yeah,
ahora
it
sí,
will
ahora
be the
sí.
first of the game for Barca. It's like the most important player for the moment in the right position. Rafinha today playing just from the right to the center of the attack, and I think he's playing like a typical winger. So let's go with the corner kick. First one for Rafinha.
Right, Rafinha. Incoming cross, long over to the far post, headed backwards by Lewandowski.
here.
Careful now with a counter-attack possibility for Atletico Madrid. Well recovered
that.
by Fermin. Back to Balde, back to Iñaki Peña. Mark, what I'm seeing from Rafinha today is that he's playing on the right.
Come on.
He's at. Oh, wait a minute. Here's
Okay.
Pedri through to Rafinha. Go, Rafinha. Go, Rafa. Rafa inside the box. Rafinha defended by two. Dispossessed.
Your spoilers
I
today
know.
are not good, Mark.
Yeah, Mark's like
Come on.
5 seconds ahead of us.
It's just for Robert to know that you can go with the comments.
It's basically Robert, stop talking.
No, but Rafinha, I don't know if you want to say that Rafinha is playing more to the space, Robert, or more
Yeah.
next
No,
to
I was
the
saying he's
next to the goal line.
yeah, exactly. And I was saying he's taking the ball over to his right foot as well.
Yeah.
Whereas he
Yeah.
generally he tries to go in, takes it onto his left. Today he's going deep, taking the ball
Yeah.
onto his right foot, taking
He's
it on
opening
Javi
up down to the cross, the touchline. It's definitely interesting because obviously Fermin on that left side has been really quiet so far. I'd assume that's not going to be for the entire match. It might have been, the game plan for the first opening 10 minutes of the match, and once we settle in, you see Fermin coming into the midfield
Yeah, he's
now.
playing
so
more like a midfield.
Yeah, exactly.
Fermin than a wing. And that pass of Pedri to Rafinha before it was.
yeah.
Incoming cross by Gavi. The ball heads it. Rafinha tries to win it back for Barca. Gavi
Oh,
goes
Gavi.
in strong for a challenge. Referee
We've
says it
missed
was
this
all
Gavi.
ball.
I know.
We like this Gavi.
We do.
Right,
We
as
love that.
you will have seen on that shot we had on the camera right now, we have some Christmassy decorations. We have some
Yes.
extra guests watching the game. We have the Tio. Tio is with us. Maybe
Tio.
maybe we will cagal Tio.
Hit him at the back.
Yeah.
Hit
Yeah,
him at the back, guys.
we'll
Explain
see.
why.
You know, I have a catio and my dog has eaten the ear, so now
So it can't hear anything.
it can
Basically.
hear.
So even if
yeah.
you sing the Tio song,
Yeah, no. I think it's not
gonna work. It's not
this
gonna work.
year.
and we have a Santa snowball as well.
We do.
Maybe we could shake it for a wish.
You do that? Like you shake it when you ask for
Shake it, ask it for a wish, and
Okay.
see if it comes true. We'll do it one at a time, and we'll spread it out. And I want to ask the live chat, if you guys could ask the snowball for a wish, the Santa snowball for a wish, what would it be? Incoming cross by Fermin!
No one touched the ball. It was a cross. Rafinha
Yeah,
and Lewandowski were
that
close
could have easily
to
gone in.
touch with the head, but nobody touched the ball. And Oblak was really close to be surprised.
Yeah.
Right, Irati, your turn
Okay.
for the wish. And you have to wait for the snow to settle now for the wish to potentially come true. Live chat, give us your Christmas wishes. If you had the magic snowball, the magic Santa snowball, what would your wish be? Let's see if anyone says.
If anyone
But
says.
if you explain it,
Oh,
Does
please,
it work?
please be more original than please win the Champions League. No, I mean, we're not having that. Everyone wants to win the Champions League. Anika, I'm sorry, a more original wish. You start thinking about your wish,
I
Alex.
don't know.
Irati.
There's so many things to wish for.
Right, give us your wishes. Let's see. Carolina says winning the sextuple, but maybe not titles, maybe something else.
Let's see.
Benny Football says Barca shirt of Lamine Yamal. Well,
Fair enough.
yeah, it's more of a present than a wish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's easy to accomplish that wish, though.
Let's see.
I wish
Lesigo
Lamine Yamal-
Modise says, I wish Lamine Yamal wasn't injured.
I think that's right.
Well, that's a good wish.
Yeah.
Retroactive.
Like to this one be the last injury of Lamine.
I like this one. Oujdia, I don't know, Oujdia says, I wish I could meet the Barca players. See, now?
See,
now we're talking.
that's a wish.
Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Let's see. Barca in possession inside of Atletico's half. Íñigo Martínez out wide to Fermín, who's playing as a winger on the left.
We saw many times him playing on the left this season.
Yeah.
But I have to say, while you were talking about other things, guys, it was an impressive play by Gavi in the pitch. I think we are watching the best Gavi of the season for the moment in the first 14 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the kind of match that Gavi enjoys on that.
Yeah.
Incoming cross by Koundé. Too long for Fermín. Goal kick. Right. Guys, as always, or as we have, not always, as in the last couple of shows, we are inviting Barca legends on to our show to give more support to the team. We need more. We need a bigger crowd here in the studio. So for each game, we are inviting, or sort of inviting, a Barca legend on to the show to watch the game along with us. So today, let's see, who are we picking? You've got 5 options. Alex, Irati, what should we go for? 1, 2, 3, 4,
One.
or 5?
I think 2 is Arturo Vidal, right?
Well, I don't know. Maybe it's just badly cut.
Oh, Paulinho had also.
True.
Right, let's pick a number.
Right.
1.
You're going 1? We agree?
Let's go on.
Let's see if the player who we're picking is
Okay.
the number 1. So let's see. We're picking 1. We're picking 1. Oh!
Wow,
Wow! What a choice.
the unexpected one.
Quite an unexpected choice.
Precisely.
Jérémy Mathieu. How are you doing? Are you all right? Good.
Do you remember what Jeremy
his
Mathieu did the best, maybe? Was the headers. And now we have a corner kick. So
Okay.
maybe
Yeah.
it's just
Okay.
a small thing related. Sorry about the cough, because I am laughing myself on my joke. Sorry.
We're seeing
Rafinha,
Thiago and
Thiago.
Rafinha in the stadium, so they are watching the game
Yeah.
from Montjuic, and Mathieu is in the studio with us.
I remember a big goal of Mathieu against Madrid in a Clásico.
Yeah, and at Balaídos against Celta.
Let's see
Let's
if
see.
there's a header.
Both of them were headers. Incoming cross by Rafinha. Who can get the header now? Lewandowski connected, but seems like with his back. Fermín, can he win it? Yes. Fermín into the box, cleared by the Atlético de Madrid defence, and Barca will recover.
Well done the protections, how they are helping each other there with the recoveries.
Right, we have a question for you on our screens. Let's get it on our screens. What is most important about tonight's game? To bounce back from the negative run and play well, to win versus a direct rival, or to end 2024 in first spot no matter what. Guys, what do you think?
I would say it's first, because first brings you to the other 2 options.
Careful
and
with Atletico de Madrid in space. Íñigo Martínez, no nonsense clearance, and it will be a corner kick for Atletico.
The first one,
Yeah, I'm
we
going to
have
go
to
with
take
the first
care.
one.
We have to take care of Lenglet, always the former players
Yes.
scoring. We have to take care with Jimenez, with Griezmann too. So it will be a short corner, so we have to be careful.
Careful with that
It is.
short corner. Incoming cross cleared by Rafinha. Mark, what is most important to you in tonight's game?
Well, I think that it has to be the second one. Of course, in Barca we are talking about the DNA and to playing well, but today we have to win, guys. We have to win. I know it's not our mentality, but we have to win after the 2 last defeats. So, as we said in Catalan, soc un resultadista, only things in the score today for me.
But
He's
if you
results
bounce back and you play
Yeah.
well, you
Generally-
most likely will.
Yeah, I'm with you, Irati, but 3 points. We have to win.
Okay. It doesn't matter if it's the referee scoring, right?
Well, I have to say that I liked the referee from today, Ricardo de
Okay.
Burgos Bengoechea. And I'm not ironic, yeah? For me, he's one of the best of the competition. It's a pity that it's only the first time that he whistled us.
What does Mathieu think is most important in today's game? Is it option 1, option 2, or option 3? Jérémy Mathieu, what do you think? Mathieu
He
thinks
knows.
option 1.
Robert, you got something that for me was impossible. Jeremy Mathieu was the only player in 10 years that I couldn't interview covering Barca games.
Wow.
Okay.
He wasn't too much of a talker. Careful here with Atletico Madrid in space. Íñigo Martínez corrects and gets it back to Iñaki Peña.
Outstanding, Íñigo Martínez in the last couple of minutes.
Yeah.
So far.
I heard an interview of Marc Casado this week saying that Íñigo Martínez is like their dad for them. Like they treat him like if it was like the dad of the locker room.
Marc Brau also got to interview some players this week. Marc, you got to talk to Pau Cubarsí and to Pedri, right?
Yeah, and they talk interesting things about tonight's game, but most important, I think, that more than the game, so be careful.
Careful, here is Íñigo Martínez inside, looking for Lewandowski. Pass intercepted there by Marcos Llorente.
No humble. Go on, Robert, go on. We have the ball.
Casado. And Barca in possession. All played out wide to Rafinha. Barca on the attack. Incoming cross by Rafinha to the far post. Fermin couldn't connect.
Oh, Barca player said it's Campbell. Barca player said it's Campbell. So they are complaining to the referee. The referee said that the ball touched first the body than the hands.
Let's see.
Rafinha is talking with the referee.
No offside. Let's see.
It's not natural, the movement of Giuliano.
It's that.
It's penalty.
It comes off of Fermin's touch. The hand is or the arm is not in the natural position.
And it comes like,
I mean,
it's the ball bounces and it hits
the
up
referee
this
said
way.
we have to wait. No.
I mean, if
referee's talking with Gavi.
Handball,
I think they're talking with the referee. Not decision made for the moment. Not decision.
Chat, basically, the ball bounces and it hits like that.
We're fortunate to get a corner kick out of it, really, because the ball was bouncing outwards.
So the bar said nothing. The bar said it's nothing.
The thing is that the ball,
corner, right?
It's a corner kick.
It's a corner.
Yeah.
But the ball was bouncing out, so you couldn't. There's no possibility of us getting
he's not
to
affecting.
that ball. Yeah, exactly.
He's even favouring Barca.
Yeah, exactly. It's a corner kick.
Yeah.
But
I think option two. That was not a penalty.
seen...
Careful with the crossing. Íñigo Martínez blocked by Jan Oblak.
Nobody had Íñigo Martínez volley.
Barca on fire at the moment, guys. We need some heat on the live chat.
Barca recovering the feelings of the first 15 minutes. We are also putting Atletico Madrid inside the box.
Give us some fire emojis. Give us some heat on the live chat, because Barca are heating this game up.
We need that goal.
We do need a goal as a consequence of this dominance.
Precisely.
Yeah, you also need to take the chances today.
Exactly.
Important.
Casado, I like how Barca are playing. I really love how Barca are playing.
So definitely you think it's not penalty, Robert?
Yeah, I just think it's not a penalty because it doesn't affect what the course of the game. I mean, obviously it's a handball because the
ball
arm
is in.
But it's just so
the ball
absurd.
was going out.
I would feel it's like cheap.
No, just because I don't see the replay, just
the ball was going out, whether it touched his hand
I'm just
or
saying
not,
I saw penalties like that.
Careful here with the cross by Valde. Lewandowski hustling to connect, and he is called for a foul now on Jimenez.
Yeah, Jimenez was fall down by Lewandowski. But well done for Barca. The last minutes, Atletico Madrid had more attempts, but Barca is recovering well.
Yeah.
And I think that the most important thing today is the high pressure that we are doing. But we have to say that Atletico Madrid are not the same as other teams. Maybe they can seem that they are suffering inside the box, but they like to play that way, so we have to be careful.
So, Marc, just so you understand the difference in what I'm saying, I think it is a handball, but that it shouldn't be given as a penalty, because with the cross coming in, Fermin tries to connect with the cross. He tries to shoot. It goes off of Fermin in the direction of going out for a goal kick. Like fuera de portería, and off of the bounce, it hits the arm of the Atletico Madrid player. If he had been in front of goal,
it's different.
Yes,
it's a penalty.
Because of the contact with the arm, the ball goes out for a corner. Then yes,
because the ball is going to go out for a free kick.
It doesn't really affect. It actually favours Barca.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, understood.
Yeah.
Okay.
So anyway,
no, it's because I'm behind this goal, but I'm just in the other post.
Yeah.
And I see Barca players complaining the referee, but I think that today Barca players are very focused. So
They are.
Yeah.
They seem it
we
ultimately.
recover the ball.
At least one of the first 20 minutes, like the best ones of the last weeks.
Definitely really confident on the pitch right now.
I saw a question pop up on the live chat by mistake, but let's get it on the screen now because I want to know the opinion of our fans, of you guys here on the couch, of Mario Brau. The Lamine Yamal question, because there have been talks of Lamine Yamal dependency, Barca depending on him. Results have been mixed with Lamine Yamal out of the lineup. He is out injured today. Coming across, Rafinha headed out for a corner kick. How worried about the absence of Lamine Yamal are you? Option 1, extremely worried. Option 2, 0, because we have depth in the squad. Or are you 50-50 on it?
I'm 50-50 on it. The thing is that, like, exactly, like, Rafinha is playing in Lamine Yamal's position right now, and we have Fabian Lopez on the other sides, and we do have options on the bench to kind of play with that as well. So it's not the end of the world because you have...
Oh, careful, the cross! And the header goes wide. Gavi! Gavi, so close.
Quite similar to the goal he scored in 2022. The game we talk about, the 4-2 with Araujo goal. Gavi scored, also had a goal against Oblak at that time.
That was such a bullet header as well.
How worried are you about the Lamine Yamal absence?
Before the game, very worried. After these minutes, okay, I'm worried, but not the same way.
50-50.
Yeah, but of course, I prefer to have Lamine back.
Yeah.
I am worried because you never know how this match is going to end. Barca is playing well, but it's maybe the most creative player you have in the whole squad. So it's always like a problem when he's not in the squad. Like also, if you want to change something in the second half, so I am worried.
Grant celebrates says extremely. Hatim S, option 3, which is 50-50. Corner kick to Atletico de Madrid. Mohamed says a 3 as well, a 50-50. Kamal says extremely. Harbia Saleh 50-50. So there's relative worry on the live chat. Alia says 50-50. Relating to the snowball wish, Alia says, I wish to meet you guys on Barca Live with Spencer and Mark as well. Well,
cute.
Maybe one day. Maybe one day.
One day.
You have to buy one of these ones and ask it.
Be careful with the corner kick, guys. The second for Atletico.
Get a secret Santa snowball, Alia. Maybe make that wish. Careful for the corner kick. The corner kick for Atletico Madrid incoming. Iñaki Peña heads it up in the air. Balde tries to head it out. Now Barca can we run the counter attack? Here's Balde across. Comes Llorente. Atletico recover. Koundé tries to squeeze in between two, and it's offside.
Offside to Atletico de Madrid player. Now I see Marcus Sorg leaving the game. Remember that we are following him. Of course, we have good footage of him. We will show you. But another day, I have to say, I don't know exactly what is Hansi Flick. So, but I have to say that Hansi Flick is for sure he will suffer a lot not being on the bench. He will be on the bench just for the next La Liga game that will be in many days.
Yeah.
The 18th of January before we have the Spanish Cup and Super Cup.
Because we already played the game that was supposed to be played on the weekend of the 11th and 12th of January.
Mallorca.
That was the Mallorca game, right?
Yeah, the last win,
Okay, that's why we have one more game than Atletico de Madrid right now, which is why it's important as well to beat them tonight.
Wasn't it from Nadana? I thought it was that, but no, it was the Super Cup, right?
It was the Super Cup. Yeah, exactly. 27 minutes played. Related to the question about Lamine Yamal, careful with Rafinha. There he is, going deep. Rafinha. Ultimately dispossessed as he was trying to put the cross in.
They're doubling up on Rafinha right now.
Well, they need to. Having seen what we're doing right now, I'm less worried and certain that if the players give it what they have to give it, which is this like 120% attitude, go and fight for every ball, go and do the high press, go into one-on-ones convincingly. If they do that and play the way Hansi Flick wants them to play, it's almost irrelevant who's in the lineup because it's more about the concept.
Because it's you. That's what I mean. We praised that at the beginning of the season of whoever comes on, you have the same intensity, same style play. Everybody knows exactly what to do in every single position and every single moment. And it's that fluidity in teams. So it is kind of that same concept of, yes, Lamine Yamal, you know, we rely on him for a lot of things, but it isn't the end of the world because we have players and we have the quality to be able to replace. It's not the same player.
It's not the same way. It's not like,
but
it's
still
not a one-for-one change.
Exactly.
You're going to miss his magic, of course. You're going to miss his creativity, the fear he imposes.
Also the group. Like
exactly.
I think Barca plays in a certain way when Lamine is there. The defenses also protect him more, so then maybe there's more space for Lewandowski and other things. When we talk about Lamine dependence, I don't think it's only because of his magic. It's for how Barca plays with him on the pitch.
Yeah,
exactly. But we are able to play in a similar way and beat our opponents without Lamine Yamal. Here we go, and a chance for Barca.
Sí,
vamos, vamos, Pedrín, Pedrín, vamos, Pedrín.
Vamos.
Pedri gives Barca the lead in a fantastic effort. Vamos, Pedri with the goggles.
Vamos. Sí.
There you go. Barca take a much deserved lead with Pedri scoring. Mar Brau, what was the reaction at Montjuic?
Vamos!
Madness in Montjuic, a big atmosphere today. It's a big game, and what an incredible play by Barca, recovering the ball. What an assist by Gavi, guys. What an assist by Gavi. Just from behind, putting the ball to Pedri. Maybe the ball touched Atletico de Madrid player, but it was direct to the end of the goal of Jano Black. So it's the fourth game this season for Pedri. He scored against Rayo, he scored against Girona, he scored against Sevilla the day that Gavi returned to play, and Gavi is the player who gave the assist to Pedri, who scored the first goal of the game.
I think the assist is by accident.
It is. It's definitely,
absolutely true.
It definitely is.
Assisted by accident.
It's a big assist.
Definitely by accident, but it still looks nice.
It looks amazing.
The thing is that the intention
there's the reaction
he has.
of the goal by Marcus Sorg, celebrating his first goal as head coach, by the way.
Yeah. He's really living it, isn't he?
He didn't celebrate one last week, and Mark, you were going to say something.
No, I'm just talking about the Gavi assist. I think that the most important thing right now, it's a mix like what I said and Irati said. For me, I said, I want to win, but Irati said, but we have to play well, and I think that for the moment we are doing both things.
Yeah.
Barca wins when they play well, is what we know. And amazing seeing this duo back, like Pedri and Gavi, like fit, playing together. They haven't played together so much because of the injuries they have had in the last years. So amazing seeing them celebrating that first goal. Be careful now.
Careful here with the set piece opportunity.
There's a Barca player on the pitch.
Yeah.
It's a fall on him. You have to help me because I'm very
It's Gavi.
Casado.
It's Gavi.
Oh, Casado, sorry.
Casado.
It's almost like the wind was taken out of him.
Well, a few minutes ago, Robert, you asked me about interviews I had with Cubarsí and Pedri. I can swear that Pedri didn't say nothing about the score. But the most important thing I want to say, and you can watch this content, instead the game is playing, at the halftime you can watch the content on Barca 1, because they're not talking all about the game, they talk about the whole 2024. And Pedri said that the most important thing for him is that he recovers very well after the games, and how different it is for him this season than the last one. And I think this is very important, not for him, but for the team.
I mean, we are seeing a completely different Pedri. We are seeing the Pedri that we expected to see. Like before, we saw like one big match of Pedri, and then he had many injuries, and now we are seeing that Pedri consistently.
Yeah, it's the confidence that just everyone. I think the confidence that I feel like at the beginning of the season I was like confidence, but the way that we're playing just instills so much confidence, not individually but as a team, to be able to know that in these games we're gonna win.
By the way, we didn't see our special guest celebrate the goal. Mathieu, can you give us a goal celebration? How you celebrated that Pedri goal? Jeremy Mathieu. Go Jeremy.
Quite well.
The ginger player.
It looks
with
more
the
Brazilian,
orange tambourine.
right?
Yeah. Has a lot of rhythm to be ginger.
Hey, Mr. Tambourine.
Hello.
Man. Oh,
There he
Spencer's
is.
celebrating as well. There you go. There you go.
There he is. There he
Imagine the people sitting next to him thinking like this guy.
is. Look,
at
Lewa
that.
score. Go on, Spence.
Look at him go.
He should have done the pre-match though.
I would try.
That should have been the
to show you
pre-match,
two at
though.
the halftime. Maybe at the halftime I'm gonna send him a message.
Round of applause for Spencer
For
Siegel.
Yes.
And for Jeremy Mathieu as
Yes.
well. And for Pedri.
And for everyone.
For everyone in this first goal for Barca.
Hey, man.
Gavi. Was the Gavi assist intentional, live chat? Option 1, yes, he's a genius. Option 2, ha ha ha, no. Option 3, who cares? Great goal. That's me.
3, that's
Yeah,
me.
I was. Yeah, 3.
I don't care.
It's 3.
Mark is 1. Yeah.
A great connection. By the way, on the live chat, there was a comment pre-game saying that Gavi and Pedri were the MVPs together. There you go.
There you go.
For the moment they are.
Who was it on the live chat? Right, give us a reminder if you were the one who sent that comment, because I read it out, didn't I? And it said, yeah, that connection between the two of them. Which, by the way, Mark, I'm thinking now, Pedri had a similar run at the Metropolitano 2 seasons ago. Am I not mistaken? Like gliding in between defenders and connecting with a teammate?
Yeah, he assisted Dembele that time. Yeah,
Exactly, that goal.
Yeah, 2 years ago when Barca won Atletico 1-0. Last season was 3-0. Yeah, that goal, Dembele with a Pedri assist. Very similar today, but today he finished.
Right, here's Rafinha inside. Koundé, Gojul. Gojul, oh, free. Gojul, setting it up on the edge of the box. Fermin tried to dribble his way through.
I would have liked
ultimately lost the ball.
I would have liked seeing Koundé go for the shot there. He got inside the box in the top corner, and we've seen him score from shots.
Ooh, Rafinha. Shoulder assist to Koundé. Here's Rafinha.
Ole! Ole!
Ooh, going for the double nutmeg.
Oh, you almost had that.
Barca feeling themselves right now. Here's
The
Koundé.
confidence of Rafinha is just...
Koundé,
Ole.
Pedri protecting the ball. Pedri out to Lewandowski. Oof.
So good.
Look at this first half by Barca.
Oh, man. Everyone's confidence is just
Cazador
through the roof.
trying to give it back to Fermin. The ball will roll out.
We've seen. I think we all trusted this team, like this kind of game against good teams. They always do it.
Alex,
Do you wanna go on? Do you wanna?
give us the camera shot. Give us the camera shot. Give us the camera shot.
Go on. Go. Sweet.
Ah.
Already?
Oh, okay.
Ah. Which one? Which
Yeah,
shoulder?
ball.
Which shoulder?
Oh,
Ole.
no, it's hard, isn't it?
That, but
There you go. That was it. That was it.
Easy.
That was it. That was it. Almost dislocated my shot. Trying that.
Pedri's on fire, guys.
Pedri's
yeah.
on fire. Your defense is terrified. Pedri's on fire. Your defense is terrified.
Pedri's on fire.
No, no, no, no.
Na na na na na na. Just need Spence to dance to that.
Right, Atletico with the ball now, but Cubarsí intercepts. And Barca
Fermin was
protect
alone.
themselves with
Cubarsí.
quick passes and find Pedri. Pedri through to
Ole.
Lewandowski. Lewandowski
Go, go.
looking for Rafinha on the wing. Couldn't find him because Rafinha was
Isn't
right
middle.
next to him in the middle. Koundé knocked over.
Nothing.
No fouls.
Nothing.
Says, the referee. Now high press by Rafinha.
Uy.
Atletico de Madrid in transition right now. Simeone.
Man, just
On
keep
the
it in.
left. And Barca with a good defensive transition.
We are all settled down already.
Is Llorente.
Also, the people feels it's a big night. Like you listen at the Stadio Olympic, like appearing in the big moments.
Oh, careful here. Rodri the ball with a
offside.
shot.
It's
Offside.
Yeah,
It's
I
fine.
think the first pass, not the last
Yeah.
one.
No.
By the way, guys, in this shot here, no, sorry, here,
It's a demon.
it's the Miquel Barceló poster for the 125th anniversary for Barça,
Yeah.
which was
It looks
presented
cool.
in late October. New addition to our cast here
Yes.
in the studio,
It looks nice behind you.
in the background there.
You look like twins at the moment.
You like? You like?
Yes.
Or you
Is
don't
that
like?
Barça fire we were talking about before?
Yeah, exactly. And by the way, we also have Grisi in the studio. But I'm curious
Yeah,
today.
Today.
Does he have?
Today it's not Greasy Day, no? Isn't it? We have to
No.
call him.
He
We don't have
seems
to
very
call him.
relaxed out
Not
over
they.
there. He seems very relaxed watching the game. Chilling. Just careful here because Atletico Madrid have space. Was that offside or not?
Yeah,
Julian
offside.
It was
Alvarez?
offside,
offside.
right? Yeah.
Offside.
Offside.
They take 2 hours.
As always, the system took time. Just let the action finish.
Live chat. Do you think that Grisi today should be allowed on the couch?
No.
Because his name is Grisi because of Antoine Griezmann when he played for Barça. But now Antoine Griezmann plays for our opponent. So should he just sit in the background today? What do you think?
I wouldn't.
Yes or no? Should he be on the couch?
Do we want to involve?
My
Do you want
opinion
to
is a big
jinx
no.
this in any way?
Like, big no.
Big, you're going with a big no. Here's
Oh.
Fermin through to Rafinha. Rafinha couldn't control. I think he was offside.
If he
No, no,
wants
no.
to change his name for a day, maybe.
Oh,
True.
could
and
we change
find,
his name?
We find a name with the
Ooh.
live chat.
Pedri picks it up on the edge of the box. Pedri trying to find Rafinha. Ah, a name change. Maybe we could
And
come
we
up
do
with
like a
3
Baptist
options.
here too.
We could come up with 3 options for a
Okay.
name.
And then people decide.
Will Barca score before half time? Option 1, yes. Option 2, no. Option 3, 2 goals.
With 5
I'm going
minutes
option
left.
1, yes.
I go one.
I'm going one as well.
2 feels too optimistic. Like,
Yeah.
Mathieu,
I think you have to.
what do you think, Jeremy Mathieu?
He agrees.
Option 1. And Marbrau,
No.
you think it's 1-0 at half time?
Pessimistic, Mark.
No, it's because I think that now Atletico will put us just on our pitch. It's the last minutes and it's territory
just kill the
Atletico.
game.
It's Atletico territory. It's the score who scored more goals in the last minutes of the game and of every half. I have to say I watched many Atletico games this season and it's a little bit desperate as a Barça fan because Atletico have won many games at the last minutes. But it talks good about the team we face today. They play well and they have a good physique.
Gerard Ladron says, why don't you speak in Catalan? Why don't you speak in Catalan? Why don't you speak in Catalan? No parlem en català perquè aquest no és el programa en català. El programa en català està a Barça One. El pots anar a veure, Llorenç Tarrés, Jordi López, fantàstic. Fantàstica narració del partit. Aquí el fem en anglès.
I sobretot molt riures, eh? They love a lot of time.
Com?
Yeah,
No, sí,
yeah.
no.
Molt riures. They love.
Es
They
fan un
love
fart
a
de
lot.
riure el Llorenç Tarrés i el Jordi López. Tenim programa en català, tenemos programa en español, and we have a show in English, which is here right now. So all 3 languages covered, tots 3 idiomes. Aquí a Barça One.
Ole.
We're 3 minutes away from half time. I'm sort of happy with this not ending. I mean, I like
Yeah.
what
Yeah,
we're
the
seeing.
rhythm is like a little bit more low now,
Yeah,
which
I
is
think-
normal. But this Atletico Madrid having more the ball will allow Barca also to run more in the space.
Barca fan says, is Spencer in Budapest? No, he's at the Olympic Stadium in Montjuic. Have
remember.
you not seen him dance? Let's show Spencer dance.
Please.
Just a short clip, though. Just a short clip. We don't want to give him too much screen time when he's at the stadium. Let's get the Spencer dance on the screen while I read some comments.
Something like that.
I know.
Alia
It was
says,
like the
Levy,
Lewa.
Rafa, Pedrito, some name ideas. But it's not Greasy's fault. He didn't name himself. There he is. There's Spencer. He's not in Budapest. He's at the Olympic Stadium. He's showing off his dance moves. Right, that's enough of Spencer because Barca are on the attack. Here's Rafinha. On the edge of the box. Go Rafa. Shot blocked.
It felt Rafinha was running with the rhythm of the song.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we'll change Greasy's name.
I think he'll stay.
I think he's fine as he is.
But then he can stay there too.
Today he can stay.
Yeah.
Today he can, stay in the background. Oy.
Right. Mark, it is true what you say that we've seen more of Atletico in the last 3 minutes than in the previous 40.
Yeah, of course, Barça made an incredible pressure during the whole game, and of course, we are next to the halftime. So I think it's one of the crucial moments of the games, guys, because Atletico, as I said, have scored many goals in the last minutes of every half. So I think now it's time to resist. Of course, if we can score another one, we have to go on him. But on them, sorry. But let's gonna take a look about the added time. In a minute, we will know how many minutes. I think only 1 minute will be added. Because,
Yeah, for the goal, right?
well, it was also the action of the penalty not considered for Barça.
Yeah, that didn't
So
take very long.
1 or
Yeah.
2, but I have to say 1. I will go with 1.
Okay. Here is Pedri. Let's see if we can make the most of this
Nope, you
not
spoke too
really.
soon, Robert.
remaining of the first half, although we did lose the ball just as I was saying that. Atletico almost give it away. A foul called on Fermin as Jimenez had to stretch out. Fermin bumped into him.
But it's true what Mark was saying. Like Barca has to
Neymar?
resist now. Eh?
You almost said Neymar.
I was gonna say. I heard that as well.
Thank you.
You have those moves also.
It's because of your partying style, Mark.
Yeah.
You party like Neymar.
I want to pass. Turn the page, please. We have to talk on other things.
Focus on the football.
But you too, Robert. You too.
Ole.
Yes. We had a good time out. We might talk about that in the second half, because
1 minute, guys.
we've had several Christmas parties going on lately, in which different people involved in the show have shown on dance moves and what they like in the nightlife. We
But
might.
it's Christmas. It's time to have fun.
Who was the
celebrate
MVP?
You have
things.
to.
Well, I mean, Alex Ibaceta was quite the MVP a week and a half ago
True.
at the Barca studios.
I wasn't there, but all
Christmas
Barcelona
party.
are talking about how MVP was Alexis Baceta last week.
Yeah. Marc Brau is
I
involved
was-
in activities on Thursday at the FC Barcelona Christmas party as well.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm one of the candidates for the MVP for the last Thursday.
Yes. Careful here. A final action of the first half. Incoming cross. Íñigo clears it for a corner
and
as
that's
he had
all.
Julian right behind him.
Yeah.
And that was like a dangerous one because Íñigo was
was.
facing Barca's goal. He had to clear it high. Did well.
Is he going to allow the corner kick?
Yes,
Yeah.
but I see the referee talking with the fourth referee, and I think he said he only conceded 1 cross.
Okay.
Okay.
I think it will be just the last action, but I
And
don't
then
know
once
if
the ball
referee-
dies,
Yeah.
it's done.
for not happening what happened to Madrid last
Okay.
season.
Okay. Griezmann will cross it in. Let's defend this well, guys. Incoming cross by Antoine Griezmann, headed
Ya
away. Blow the
Yeah.
whistle. Blow
Yeah.
the whistle.
Yeah.
Blow the whistle.
Yeah.
Or give us the chance to
Eo.
counterattack. Or give us
Or-
the
or-
chance to counterattack. Go Rafa. Go Rafa. Go
Anda,
Rafa.
Rafa, anda, Rafa, anda,
Ah.
Rafa.
Just two alone.
And half-time, what a pity, well done by...
That could have been a good counter-attack.
But great
Barrios.
half-time, Barrios. What great half-time. For the moment, we are winning, and I think that we recover feelings, guys. We recover
Yes.
feelings.
Yeah, I agree. Definitely. It was a fantastic first half played by
definitely
Barca.
was.
A 1-0 lead against Atletico de Madrid. We pressed high. We created danger. We kept them in their own half. We dominated the first half, and the result of that was that we have a 1-0 lead. Goal scored by Pedri. Pedri, the magician, gave us that 1-0 lead. Right, I want to ask you guys, did you like the first half? Did you dislike it? Give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down. For me, it's a clear double thumbs up. Alex, Irati.
Double thumbs
Also,
up.
Like I loved it, no? I like it, no? I loved it. Like Barca was playing the way we like this team to play.
Yeah.
Like it was like those games against Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, Dortmund, like big night. And I love what I'm seeing. We just need more goals to be calm in the end of the match.
Alex, thoughts?
Yeah, definitely. I think intensity, quality, the style, the game plan for today is really, really clear, and the players are executing it amazingly. It is. I do want to see us. I mean, we've only had 2 shots on target out of 6 total shots. with the amount of passes, with the amount of possession that we've had, you want to see more, kind of be more effective in front of goal, and essentially, but at the same time, we've had 2 shots on target and 1 goal. So we're being quite effective when it comes to actually scoring, but we need more chances, we need more rhythm. I think obviamente Atleti tried to drop back and kind of close the space when we're kind of attacking, but once Atleti try to get possession back out, it opens the game, and that's where we find the spaces like Pedrito, Rafinha there. So I want to see more of taking advantage of those moments where we have the space on top of the box, when Jules Gundogan gets in the box, shoot, don't pass. But I think second half is going to be a lot more exciting than first.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. Let's hope that Barca have more in the tank for the second half and can keep up the good play of the first half. Before we go to Pablo Walls, I want to know Mathieu thoughts. Jeremy Mathieu, the Barca legend who we have in the studio with us today. Mathieu, thumbs up or thumbs down? Thumbs up from Jeremy Mathieu. Right, guys, we're going to take a little break here, but we're leaving you with Pablo Walls and his halftime quiz. Stay tuned. We'll be back in a second with more analysis of this first half.
Hello, everybody watching on another Barca Live halftime segment, and halftime quiz for you is coming right up. This time in the middle of a huge blockbuster game in La Liga, of course, against Atletico Madrid. Huge game for Barcelona. The last one of the year. We've had so many good memories, of course, this year. Some not so good, but we hope, of course, that 2025 will push on to be a great year. You've got the Christmas tree behind me. It's nearly Christmas Day, of course, depending on what you celebrate or what day you celebrate on. Much of this will indeed vary. Without any further ado, though, let's get straight on then with today's halftime quiz. Again, as we always say, we love to show you some of the content that you do indeed have available away from the Barca Lives that you will love tuning into on FC Barcelona's YouTube channel and also on Barca One. Barca One, the app that you can download on the App Store, or you can access it via the web. Really simple. Go in there, you've got all the live action like the press conferences, the training sessions, plus behind the scenes content. And the same goes for the YouTube channel. Today we're going to show you a little bit about something on the YouTube channel and give you a quiz I think you're all going to enjoy, put you a bit in the Christmas spirit. If you come over to Barcelona's YouTube channel here, again, like I say, loads of stuff available on here. You've got the highlights, of course, for example, from Barcelona's women's team recent victory, big victory over Manchester City. We come over here, and this cat right here has certainly been the talk of the town over the last month or so, ever since the cat was announced as Barcelona's 125th year anniversary mascot. Today's quiz is going to be all about Cat the mascot and Barcelona mascots in general. I want to see if any of you can get 3 out of 3 on this one. Without any further ado, question number 1 is, what was the name of Barcelona's 100th year anniversary mascot? Of course, this is the 125th year anniversary mascot, is the cat. But what was the name of the 100th year anniversary mascot? Was it 1, Escut? Was it 2, Clam? Or was it 3, Cor? So you've got 3 options there as to what you think the name for the 100th anniversary year mascot for FC Barcelona was. Was it Escut, Clam, or Cor? Get those options in the chat right now. Then let's see how many of you can get this. I think I'm going to catch an awful amount of you out on this one. Of course, whilst you're here, make sure you go and check out all of the other content available on the YouTube channel, including this shooting day for Cat, the Cat mascot took part in. Let's get the answer in the chat then, and I can tell you right now that the final answer is, it's number 2. It's Clam is the name, or was the name, of Barca's 100th year anniversary mascot. Make sure you head over to your web browser and have a little look at what Clam looked like, another funny looking mascot. Let's go over then to question number 2. You should be getting this one, however. What was Cat's first game with the Barca first team? If you remember the date of the anniversary of the creation of Football Club Barcelona, then you'll know the date of Barca's first game afterwards. What was it? Was it 1, Brest? Was it 2, Leganés? Or was it 3, Las Palmas? Which game did Cat do the lap of Montjuic in? Did they go and say hello to all the Barca fans, all of the culés? What game was Cat present in for its first game? Brest, Leganés, or Las Palmas? 3 options as to what you think was Cat's first game at Montjuic. Let's get those answers in the chat, then let's see what you all think it was. You should be getting this one, really. And I can tell you it was number 3. It was the game against Las Palmas at home in which Cat was present. doing the loop of the pitch, doing the lap of the pitch, and of course, saying hello to all of you Barça fans. Final question, question number 3. This is a little bit of a joke going around. I wonder if some of you who are staying attentive to social media will be able to catch on to this one. Who were people on social media claiming that Cat was? Who were people claiming was the person behind the Cat mascot costume? Were they claiming that it was Mapi Leon? Were they claiming that it was Gavi? Or were they claiming that it was Araujo? So there was a bit of a joke going around as to people saying, we've never seen these two in the same shot together. We've never seen them pictured or videoed together. This person with the Cat mascot. That led to a joke, a rumour going around as to actually one of these players was indeed the mascot then. What do you guys think is the answer then? Mapi Leon, Gavi or Araujo? You've got player, of course, from Barça Femení, and of course 2 then from Barça's first team. Of course, Araujo been out with an injury too. Could it have been him? Let's get those answers in the chat. Who do you think were people claiming Cat was? Final chance then for you, and I can tell you the answer is 1, Mapi Leon. This myth was very soon busted, I can tell you that, because they were indeed pictured together the other day at the Estadio Johan Cruyff, but that was the joke that was indeed going around. There you have it. How many of you got 3 out of 3? I'd love to know. Before we send you back, though, to everyone in the studio for a massive second half against Atletico de Madrid in La Liga, let's show you a little clip of some of Cat's best bits. Take care.
Cat, what a mascot, eh? There you go. You have all the facts about Cat and that inside view of the photo shooting session that Cat had. I was a bit worried about Cat because in the 2 games that it had attended, the games in Montjuic, Barça had lost to Las Palmas and Leganés, and I was starting to think that Cat might have been a bit...
It might have been, but I think Cat's recovered. Thankfully,
Cat's
recovered.
Like Barça Femení won against Manchester City with Cat there in Estadio Olímpic de Montjuic, 2 well winning. So he just needed a warm up.
Yeah, exactly. He came in cold. Right, he or she, we don't know. We don't actually know, but yeah. Right, Barça are doing extremely well in this first half. What did you guys most enjoy about Barça?
I think the energy and the kind of intentions. You know, you have. Right from the start, the intention was aggressiveness, was rhythm, was intensity, was everything about that, and the players have lived up to that. You know, Atleti have 0 shots on target. They've had that one, probably the clearest chance was the Inigo Martinez clearance with Julian Alvarez right behind, but we've been doing everything. We've been recovering the ball really well against Atleti. We've been attacking high. Again, the only thing that's missing for me is getting more clear opportunities on goal that we've not really had. But 10 out of 10, it's the intensity and the aggressiveness that is really, really impressive.
What I have enjoyed the most is like we are seeing the best Gavi since the injury, like this season this far, and I think it's not coincidence that we are seeing this Barça with this Gavi. Like the intensity Alex was talking about is part of the essence of Gavi. I love him like being Gavi again. That assist, it was an accident to Pedri, but he's bringing the energy to the team, and I think also like it was really important today to be confident, to be focused, and the team has been focused the 45 minutes.
For me, there's 2 things. One, the worries, the questions about the Lamine Yamal absence. We have shown today that, as we said, it's not so much about the actual names. It's more about the system. If Barca execute the system the way Hansi Flick wants them to, names become less relevant. Not irrelevant, but less relevant. And
less dependent on names.
Exactly. The other thing is that the game was played from here to here.
Yeah. Basically.
Essentially.
Maybe here we can say
maybe here.
when Iñaki Peña comes up to want to get involved in the game.
And it was really in the last 4 or 5 minutes that Atletico managed to get past the halfway line and discomfort Barca a little bit, but if Barca contain Atletico Madrid in their own half, they have a lot to gain. I do agree that we need to try to capitalize a bit more on it. Right, best player of the first half. I'm giving you 3 options.
Okay.
Pedri, Rafinha, Gavi.
I think I have to say Rafinha. He's been involved. I think every single ball that we've had on the attack has gone through him in one way or another. He's confident enough tonight to try a double nutmeg. He's playing really well. He's getting on the ball. He could have had that assist to Gavi, could have had assist to Leva as well. So, I think his energy is kind of, everyone kind of matching into that. He's your captain as well, so he is the leader. So if he's going to be having that energy, then everybody needs to follow him. And I think players do respect him enough to be able to live up to kind of his expectation when it comes to that. So I think Rafinha has been a key player in that first half.
I always choose 2 options, so I'm going to stick with Pedri, Gavi, like a pack, because I think they are doing a brilliant job. I was missing seeing them together, enjoying our football on the pitch. Pedri is just magic. He sees the spaces where no one sees spaces. He insists on going to the ball when maybe no one other goes to the ball. That pass to Rafinha that led into a corner kick, I think it was amazing. He scored the goal that Barca brings the lead, and I said before about Gavi, he is the best match of Gavi since he recovered, so I stick with 2 options.
I agree with what you said about Rafinha, but what I'm seeing from Barca today is fluidity in midfield, good ball movement. The ball is always going in the right direction. It's always going forward. And that is majorly down to Pedri, who was the goal scorer as well. So for me, it's Pedri. Right, let's go to the Olympic Stadium in Montjuic. Marc Brau, give us your thoughts on the first half, and who did you think was the best player in that first half?
Well, I fully agree with everything you commented here in Barca Studios, but I have to say that for me, Pedri is the master of the first part of the game. And I want to put another name on the list of MVP that you told. I think that Íñigo Martínez also made an incredible defensive job. Atletico de Madrid didn't have many attempts in the first half, but every time that Julián Álvarez and Griezmann are next to the box, Íñigo Martínez was there just to try to defend in the better way. I think that the most important thing for the second half will be how many minutes can Barca make the same pressure. Of course, the substitutions could be important today, especially in the second half. We have more players. We don't have Lamine Yamal, as we explained during the whole first time. But I think that the most important thing for Barca will be the physical part in the second half, just to show that our high press is the best of the league so far. But I hope too that Atletico Madrid will change some things in the second half. Maybe Sorloth could have an option just at the end of the game, and sometimes that kind of player, it difficults us a lot because it's very fixed, and for our centre-backs it's a difficult player to control. We have to say goodbye because I see right now the Barca and Atletico Madrid players on the pitch. I don't see substitutions of Barca, so they will continue the same 11 players, and don't know, I think that there will be no substitution also for Atletico de Madrid, so time to go to the seat because the referee whistled, so we have to go.
Right, thank you very much, Marc. Look at that. I'm thinking it's someone who works for La Liga wearing a Santa hat.
I didn't see.
I think it was the flags. I think it's the flags.
I'll wear a Santa hat as well.
The people that do the flags when we score.
Oh yeah.
It was at Montjuic for the women's Manchester City game in the Champions League. They were sat like that as well with Santa hats. That was brilliant. I think, is it an elf?
I look more like an elf than Santa.
Yeah.
The Grinch.
And my ears are sticking out, and it makes me look even more like an elf. But there you go.
Oh, Leo and Robert.
You're in the house. Oh, Alex, do you want to make your secret wish?
Let's make a wish.
As the second half starts. Ball is rolling. Alex Ibaceta, make your wish. Shake the magic snowball with Santa in it, and give us your wish. Well, no, don't give us your wish. But,
I can't tell you my wish, Robert. I can't.
Right, shake it again. Shake it again. Live chat. What wish would you ask for? You can't ask for the Champions League, by the way.
No, that's too easy.
Too easy. If you had a magic snowball with a Santa in it, what would you ask
Do you have yours ready, Robert? Your wish?
I'll do mine later. I'll do
I'll
mine
put it
later.
next to Theo.
I'll read out some of your comments. Right, are we all ready? Second
We're
half
ready.
has started.
Let's do
Is
this.
Mathieu ready? Jeremy Mathieu, are you ready for this second half? What do you think? Mathieu?
It feels energetic.
Mathieu's energized. Mathieu is ready and energized. Go for it. Let's go for it. Let's go for it in
Vamos.
this second half. Right. I mean, we've got a big crew in the in-house for this game today. So we've got Mathieu. Say hi, Jeremy Mathieu. We've got Grisi. Hi, Grisi. We've got the poster as well. Whatever that is, but yeah. The poster's watching the game as well. We've got me in the studio as well. We've got Alexi Baceta.
Hola.
We've got Irati Vidal. We've got the snowball home. We've got the snowball
And I'm here.
and Santa.
And I'm here.
We've got
I'm like a voice.
the Tio. Oh, of course, we've got. We've got Marc Brau. Let's show the Marc Brau
Hello.
image. Marc Brau.
Yeah.
We've got Marc Brau as well.
But in the summer way, with the short cut hair.
We've got summer Marc Brau. We haven't got winter
Summer
Marc
Marc
Brau.
For sure,
We need
I'm
a
not
Mark
wearing-
Brow with a jacket.
For sure, I'm not wearing the safety. But I have to say that today is not as cold as it was the day against Leganés. Not only
Okay.
the score, also the weather.
Oh,
Careful, because Barca have recovered. Here is Rafinha. Pedri, through to Fermin. Go, Fermin! Go, Fermin! Oh! The opportunity saved by Yano Black. Careful, because Barca have it again.
Again, vamos.
Let's see. Here
Vamos.
is Pedri.
David.
Pedri through to Fermin. Fermin inside!
hombre.
Balde now with the ball. Off of the clearance. Balde. Back
Cheeky.
to Fermin, and Barca still energized. Is Fermin
Oh.
inside. The Bagavi on the turn couldn't control. So let's finish this roundup of who we've got in the studio. We have also got, of course, the Barca official intelligence. Barca official intelligence in the house today. As Atletico Madrid try to attack here, Iñaki Peña picks it up. And you know what we've also got? We've got the avocado shirt. Which was supposed to be a good luck charm for the Leganés game.
Clearly.
And we lost.
That
So
one's
I think we're going to retire the avocado shirt. So we'll hang it up here in the studio. Like when jerseys are retired, can someone help me with the
Yes,
ladder?
sure.
Irati, you good? Let's go round the other way. Let's go round the other way over there. And
With this?
We'll hang it up. Yeah, I'll come round this way. We're hanging this up. Right. Over there, on the tubes. Right. Let's see. The last time we brought the ladder on to the show, Barca scored. So
True.
Be careful.
Oh, that was when Spence was hanging up.
that's what was when Spence was hanging the Dani Olmo shirt.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Talking about Dani Olmo is one of the 5 players who are warming up right now. Dani Olmo, Araujo, Gerard Martín, Eric Garcia, and Ferran Shark.
Ole.
There you go. The avocado shirt has been hung. Should I tie up the buttons? Alex, let us know if anything's going on.
I will.
Let me just tie the buttons up so that it looks smart, at least. Buttons being tied. Alex, we good?
Yep, just an Atleti
Who has
player
the ball?
down. Atleti player down, so the ball's out of play at the moment. So
Ball's
you have,
out of play. Ah,
you have
fantastic.
time.
So me tying buttons is the most important
Is-
thing that's happening right now
Basically.
on this show. Yeah. Good. Right, final button being tied up right now. Shirt is buttoned up and is retired. So
Dani Olmo
like
warming up.
at the Palau Blaugrana, Marc Brau, we have the whose shirt do we have? We have Epi, no?
Wow, we have many.
Urdangarin.
Well, first of all, I have to inform that I think Barrios is injured.
Yeah.
So I think that Atletico has to make a substitution. That Barrios is injured. So in Palau we have many shirts. For basketball we have Epi, we have Andrés Jiménez, we have Roberto Dueñas.
Legends.
We have Juan Carlos Navarro, of course.
Of course.
I think there are all basketball players. I think Argis. We have also
Oscar Grau.
handball players. We have Oscar Grau. We have David Barrufet. We have Xavi O'Callaghan.
Victor Tomás.
Victor Tomás, of course.
Dangarin, Juanin.
Yeah, of course. We have hockey, roller hockey. We have Beto Borregan.
Beto Borregan, yes.
We have, I think we have more shirts of roller hockey.
Well, anyway, in the Palau Blaugrana,
futsal.
we have...
Sorry, I want to talk about futsal. It's my sport. We have one.
Oh, of
we have
course.
Paco Sedano, a former goalkeeper who helped Barça to win 2 Champions Leagues and was the first shirt on futsal on Palau Blaugrana. We have to say that this is very used to do in Palau.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it could be a good idea on football. I think we don't do because we have to put the 25 numbers on the squad.
But we could retire like names. Wait a minute. Let's. So we've got at the Palau Blaugrana, we've got all of those players' jerseys retired. Here in the Barca studio, we have the avocado shirt retired. That is the first of our collection. So there you go. And we'll keep the ladder in the background.
Avocado shirt.
Oh no, we'll keep it somewhere else. Let's get rid of the ladder.
Show under construction.
Yeah, let's get rid of the ladder. But we'll keep it in the studio because it was a good luck charm at one point. So I'll leave it here.
I think we need it.
I'll leave it here.
We've started the second half a bit slower than the first.
So,
not much going on.
First of all, Witzel entered on Barrios, no? It was Barrios, no?
Jimenez was taken off.
Yeah.
Jimenez. I thought it was Barrios. This is because I said Barrios. Okay, so Jimenez for Witzel. Yeah. Tell me, Robert, please.
So we're not retiring numbers because, as you say, Mark, in La Liga you have to register numbers from 1 to 25.
25, yeah.
But we can retire. We can still hang up jerseys with the names on. If we have to pick 5 in the history of Barca, think of your list, Irati, Alex, Mark Brau, and live chat. We'll debate. Lewandowski fouled on the edge of the box. It's a clear foul, and Barca will have a free kick on the edge of the box and a yellow card.
Barca players
at the edge of the box.
One of them talking about if it could be a penalty, but I think it's clearly outside the box.
The ref didn't really.
He didn't hesitate.
No.
In doubt.
It's yellow card.
It was out. It was out.
It was
and it was Witzel. First intervention in today's game.
The Belgian player.
Yeah, that's a yellow.
Belgian player who played in the midfield most of his career, but
it's his first action of the game in the yellow.
His first action.
He plays as a centre back many times with Simeone. And it's a good foul, guys. It's a good foul, free kick.
Venga, Rafinha.
But I think that this will be a Lewandowski shot because it's maybe better for a right foot player. And the Polish player won his 40th goal of the year.
Maybe we need Matthias Tambourine for this. Oh, Matthias not got his tambourine. He's got the flag now. Right, free kick attempt for Barca. Lewandowski with a shot! Blocked! And it was blocked by Kubarsi on the ground.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Don't really know what
the
was
best
happening
fault
there.
ever.
No.
Yeah. No coordination there.
Yeah, don't really know what happened there, to be honest.
Careful here, Balde under pressure. And Inigo will pass it to Fermin. That's a nice touch.
Good touch
by Gavi out wide to Balde. Balde on the left flank. Balde incoming cross. Pedri will pick it up. Pedri, can he shoot? Can he pass? Pedri to his left foot. The shot by Pedri over the crossbar. Goal kick.
He took time and no player was entering to him.
Right, I have my Santa hat on, although I look more like an elf.
Yes.
Let's get a Christmas question on the screen. What would be the perfect Christmas present? To join the Barca Live crew in the studio?
Yeah.
This is for you guys, of course, because that's what we do, so we already joined. To be Cat the mascot for a game. So to be inside Cat.
To be in.
Or to go to the open doors training, which is on the... well, it's sometime during the Christmas
January,
period, right,
right?
Mark?
Sorry?
The open doors training session, is it official when that is?
Yeah, official. The 29th of December, and you will follow, of course, if you want on Barça 1. So be careful.
Careful here with the counter-attack by Atletico Madrid. Julian trying to get away from Cubarsí. Good defending by Cubarsí.
Cubarsí. Great
There you
defending.
go. Right, so I knew when the open doors training session was. I just wasn't sure that we could say it officially, but we can. It's on the 29th of December. So 1, 2, or 3 live chat. What would you like? Obviously, we get to do 1 and 3 professionally.
Yeah.
So for me,
Yes. I want to be cat.
I want to be cat for a day.
I want to be
Especially on a
cat.
game,
I wanna
it
be
has
cat
to
for a
fun.
day.
I want to be.
Yeah.
I just want to run around. You know how cat runs around with the flag?
Yeah.
I want to do that. I want to do that.
Mark.
Mark.
Sorry, guys, I cannot do the same 2 things at the same time. I have to explain what I'm doing because maybe you're thinking that I'm not watching the game. I'm just counting the days since the last Araujo game.
Because he's warming up.
Yeah, he's warming up, and I want to have the good stats.
Okay, go on, count. Here's Pedri. Pedri can feed Rafinha. Oh, what a pass by Pedri to Rafinha. Let's make it 2-0. Rafinha!
No!
The crossbar! Oh, what a goal that would have been! Oh, no! And now, an Atletico player down after a collision with
Should I-
Lewandowski. Witzel's down. What a chance!
Should I explain what happened when Rafinha hits the post?
Yes.
What happened?
What happened against Celta?
Oh,
What
no,
happened
don't,
against Las
no,
Palmas?
okay.
No.
What happened against Leganés? No, it won't happen today. It won't happen
Oh!
And Bitzel was alone, right?
No, the Lewandowski attempt hit the back of his head, so...
Oh, it was
what a pass by
perfect,
Pedri, what a finish by Rafinha, and that is the reaction by
That would
Marcus
have
Sword.
been so good. God.
Oh, so close.
So close.
Pedri's changing boots.
Pedri's changing boots, yes. Yeah, he thought that the pass he just gave to
not
Rafinha
as
wasn't good enough, so he's
He's like, let's.
Rafinha?
he's putting on a new boot.
Rafinha, he has scored 17 goals, but he hits 4 times the post. And it was very clear the times he hit the post. Well, today was the crossbar, but was a pity. And now Barca players are shouting because Witzel is absolutely recovered.
He was
And
too
he's
slow down
complaining
everything.
because he cannot enter on the pitch, and the referee for the moment doesn't allow Witzel to enter right now. He allows him to enter. But was a pity that action of Rafinha, guys.
Yes.
It was.
That would have been
Incredible
so good.
Was a good chip on Oblak.
Yeah. And the
And
pass
it's-
was like
it's
just
a
as
pity.
good as the finish.
But also knowing Rafinha, this will activate him even more into the game.
I didn't like, Marc Brau, that you reminded me of what happens when Rafinha hits the woodwork. I
Well,
didn't
we
like
hope that today will be different.
Okay. So-
Okay.
You just said it so it doesn't happen,
Ooh,
right?
ooh, ooh, here we go.
El
Comes in with the high
contragafe.
press, almost recovered.
I need us to score another goal now.
Careful with Atletico now, bringing the ball out and trying to hit Barca in a transition. Here is Julian to the edge of the box.
No,
Cazador,
not there.
the shot, and Rodri de Paul has equalised.
That.
It was offside or not?
I think not. We'll have to look on the position of Julian Alvarez at the start of the play. But what a pity. The word that it was Cazador who cleared.
Was it? Yeah, the clearance.
Just leave it there.
The clearance just left the ball at the top of the box, essentially, and Rodri the ball with the first time shot. Training.
First shot of the game for Atletico de Madrid.
But
and goal.
it's an option to be an offside. Of
No,
Julian
no,
Alvarez.
because he starts the run from his own.
Yeah.
Inigo was asking for it, but
No, it wasn't.
No, there's nothing there.
that clearance.
Yeah.
The clearance. So, yeah, Cazador tries to get the ball out of the box,
Yeah.
but he leaves it on a platter for Rodri de Paul, and the finish is neat.
Yeah.
And you see
Well,
the reaction of Cazador.
I
inside
promise
the
if
box.
Rafinha hits again the post, I won't say nothing. But it was,
Mejor así.
we have to say that it's bad luck. For me, it's bad luck. You have a great option to score the second goal, and just the next action, a rebound, it's directly to the foot of Rodri de Paul, who made a good shot, we have to accept. But it's a pity. It's the first time Atletico has a big attempt, and it was just only a few seconds after the big option for Rafinha.
It's the first shot on target of the game for Atleti, isn't it?
Yeah,
it is the first shot. It's the first shot, period. Right, here's Casado.
Well, we have to continue on what the team was doing.
Let's keep going. Rafinha. Rafinha driving forward. Rafinha into the middle. Rafinha skipping past opponents. Rafinha trying to break free. And now the ball went off of the referee. What happened?
I don't understand.
I don't understand either.
We can't see the replay yet.
So
I think that Atletico de Madrid defender touched the ball, and then the ball touched the referee. And then
but it wasn't.
They're giving the possession to Atletico de Madrid. Yeah.
Substitutions on Atletico. Time for Koke. Time for Gallagher.
Nahuel Molina.
Nahuel Molina, a right back, and Koke a midfielder, and Gallagher. And you have to help me with the other player.
Simeone.
Giuliano is out. Giuliano and Gallagher out.
Conor Gallagher.
Oh my God, we cannot go back again and just to have the same Rafinha action.
We needed that in.
So close to making it 2-0.
We needed that in.
Right, keep going.
Ferran and Dani Olmo will be in.
Ferran and Dani Olmo. I like it. One creator, one player with big energy. Oh, look at Pedri again. I think.
Who do you take off?
I think it's Gavi and Fermin. Gavi because of the minutes restriction, almost. And the other option maybe Fermin, because I wouldn't take Rafinha off. I wouldn't take Pedri off.
No, not Pedri.
Not Lewandowski.
Maybe Lewandowski has appeared less today, but
still, you need him there.
Put Ferran in for Fermin.
But you see how important it was to have players like Dani Olmo and Ferran today on the bench to change things up when things. It's Atletico Madrid.
He did very well there to anticipate. There's an Atletico player on the floor, but plays going on. Here's Lewandowski on the edge of the box. Lewandowski. Casado. Now Balde. Lots of Barca players inside the box. The cross by Balde is blocked.
Now the referee stopped the game. This is Atletico style of play, you know, guys.
Yeah.
This is the Cholo style of play.
There's nothing there to begin with.
Right. Olmo and Ferran ready to come in.
Ready to be the first players to enter in the second half for Barca. Of course, Atletico Madrid player is absolutely fine.
Rodri de Paul.
We know how
Cubarsí went up for a header and literally just bodied Rodri, not even that hard.
So, as you said, Fermin will be the first substitute player. What a pity the attempt he had at the start of the second half. I think he played well.
He's upset with himself.
Gavi out. Well done by Gavi, maybe one of the best minutes he has played so far this season. So, for sure, Ferran. We have to take a look of the Ferran position, because I see Ferran playing in the left wing position. It's the same as Fermin, and Dani Olmo will play as an attacking midfielder in his position too. Well, we have to be confident, guys. I think we are playing well. It was an accident, the goal was an accident, hitting the crossbar. So I think that we have to keep going.
And these changes are very attacking as well, so it is promising.
Yeah, and creative. Like Dani Olmo can create you a chance from nowhere.
Yeah.
I've got a question for you guys.
Let's hear it.
Is it time?
It's time.
Is it time?
It's time.
Is it time for the shark?
It's time.
Is it
it's
time for the shark?
It's time for the shark.
Let's see. Two substitutions have been made. I want to ask our former producer today, editor Leia Santos, can we get the question about the subs on the screen first? Because I have a question for Marbrao, the question about the subs. If we can get it on our screens, I will ask that question as we hit the 65th minute. Now, Cubarsí clearing long. Lewandowski heading it back to Pedri. Pedri, right.
The
Careful
good
here.
thing is Barça still in the control of the game.
Barça have the
Yeah.
ball inside the
Oh,
box.
pass.
Koundé to Rafinha. The cross went right across the face of goal. Valde, can he keep it in? No.
Slipped.
And he slipped ultimately. Right. Brau, Irati, Alex, who has been the most impactful sub, the most impactful substitution this season? Was it Dani Olmo against Rayo Vallecano? Frenkie de Jong against Real Madrid? Remember, at half-time it was 0-0. Or Ferran Torres versus Borussia Dortmund? Mark.
For me, 100% the first one. The impact that Dani Olmo had that day was absolutely incredible. Shooting the crossbar from the midfield position. He received a penalty not considered. He scored the winning goal. The first time in his life playing for Barça, so it has to be him. Olmo and his first game with Barça at Vallecas.
I have to agree, especially because of that, because it was his first game and he completely changed that game. Although Ferran versus Borussia is hard to say no to.
I was going to say, like,
away from home.
Champions League impact, especially when we needed those 3 points to stay, close to the top of the table. But I do agree, like, I was here. Oi,
Rafinha!
Confidence.
Sent it wide.
We have to try.
Rafinha.
Is
the
just
season of Rafinha is one of the best players in Europe right now.
Easily. The confidence and his creativity to do everything is just
really close.
He knows what he wants.
What are the live chats saying?
For me, it's Ferran. Like taking into account that Barça was coming from bad feelings in the league, and then you go to play against Borussia, things were not working out, and then Ferran comes and makes the super sub. For me, it's Ferran against Borussia.
Live chat agrees.
Yeah. I do
take it into account the importance of the game.
Yeah, I think it's that. I do remember when Dani Olmo scored that goal against Rayo. It wasn't that we weren't having the best game, and the impact he had was just instant. And I remember just being in awe. And I think kudos to him for making that on his first appearance.
Rafinha through to Dani Olmo. Olmo inside. Dispossessed and now called for a handball. Right, I don't want to be accused of killing the Christmas spirit, but with this on,
you're killing the
Atletico
Christmas
Madrid
spirit.
Scored. So off you go, and I am going to make my wish.
Okay.
Magic snowball. Shake. I'm making my wish. It's a long one. Right, I've made it.
It's going to come true, Robert.
What would you wish for if you had a magic snowball? Leaving it on the table here to watch the game along with the Tio.
Oi.
Look at that long ball. Lewandowski trying to bring it down, and Witsel will clear for a corner kick.
And Montjuic is on fire right now. It's a big atmosphere. All the fans are trying to push our players to score the second goal.
Well, if there's a day when they deserve... You remember last week when we said against Leganés we weren't feeling it?
Yeah.
Today I am feeling it. Today I feel like that it's
we
in them.
have been the best team on the field.
Incoming cross by Rafinha. The header by Íñigo. The clearance by the Atletico de Madrid defence. Now Pedri out wide to Rafinha again. He's on the left. Rafinha back to Pedri.
Incredible you have a player that can play in 3 different positions with the same level.
Also reorganise themselves from the back. Here's Valde to Íñigo. You all right?
I broke
the flag.
Broke the flag.
The pole and the flag became separated. Right.
Ahora sí.
There we go. Right. 20 minutes remaining plus added time. Let's see. Mathieu, are we winning? Are we going to win, Jeremy Mathieu?
Well, another corner kick, guys.
Okay.
Are we going to win?
Ahora sí,
Try to
ahora
push
sí.
the players too.
Ahora sí.
Mathieu is celebrating as well. Mathieu is cheering Barca on. Right, corner kick by Rafinha. Oh, Black couldn't clear.
Ah,
Atletico get it out of the box anyway. We restart again with Iñaki Peña.
Sorlot is going to enter for Atletico.
Yeah, and another player, and it will be the other player. Oof, I'm very far.
Here is Pedri.
Lenormand and Sorlot will be the last players for Atletico to enter. So Simeone is clear that he's not happy about what he's watching, and he put the last players on the pitch.
I mean, they are lucky that they are getting 1-1 now.
It's incredible that we received a goal today. It's incredible.
Yeah.
Koundé inside. Cazador. Now
Vamos.
Balde.
Espera.
Balde out wide to Ferran Torres. Ferran takes it to his right. Inside pass. Pedri lays it off. Cazador
That
couldn't
would
get
have
there.
been.
Olmo, Koundé. Barça recover. Inigo.
God, that
Therefore,
assist.
Inigo's
They don't want to
back.
That
play.
assist would have been so
They
good.
don't want to play.
Our editor on other days, Jordi Cochran, has just sent me a message saying 6 times that Rafinha has hit the post this season.
I got 5, so 6. Oh, how bad luck he is.
Right. Balde,
Somebody has to
Lewandowski.
change.
Yeah. We need a goal.
Corner?
Oh, but it's corner. What's not the
corner.
corner considered?
Just because the player was protecting the ball as it was
Yeah.
not corner.
So substitutions on Atlético de Madrid. Julian Álvarez out
It's clear.
and Griezmann out. Surprising. And I have to say that it's very surprising because
Yeah.
not Julian Álvarez, who did nothing in the game but the action of the goal. We have to say that Griezmann maybe is the worst game of the season for him.
Yeah.
And none I can give an stat of Griezmann. Griezmann has never scored against Barça in Barcelona. Never.
That's good.
Every time he scored us, but you can imagine why I explained this stat now, not before the game.
Yeah.
But after all, I have to say, and I have to say it, I remember we had great time with Griezmann when he played at Barça. The 2 years he was with us, he was very, very kind. I had a great relation on him, so I want to tell it. He's a great guy, Griezmann. Everything, of course, things are not very, very good with him in the club, but I want to say, I want everyone to know that he's a very great guy.
And a great footballer.
Right, a great
Yeah.
football player as
Yeah.
well. Exactly.
It's kind of
He
relieving.
came at a
to-
complicated time as well.
Yeah. It's relieving to see him off the pitch now, to be
Is
fair.
that offside? That should be offside, yes.
offside. Yeah.
Offside. But it's surprising, Robert, to Simeone to substitute Griezmann, who, for example, is one of the players who has scored most of the goals at the last minutes.
Yeah.
But for
And-
Atletico, 1-1, like a draw is good for
Yeah.
them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but for me, it's surprising for Cholo to taking out Griezmann. I think it's one of the first times I see him in a game, in a big game.
And he's gone to a back line of 5, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For them, it's.
He wants the draw. He wants the draw.
Oh, definitely.
For the first minute, he wants the draw, and it's incredible. But for the moment, he got it.
For them, it's like a win.
Yeah.
Well, of course, because they have the
Extra.
the,
game.
the extra game. We've already they have the game in hand, or we've played the extra game. So tonight, if we end up tied at points, they have a chance to get 3
Yeah.
points ahead of
Yeah.
us. Right.
But we have time.
We all predicted wins. It's 2-1. We all predicted that we were conceding at least 1 goal.
And
Who
sadly
will
we
get
were
the prediction right? Option 2.
15 minutes left.
I think Mark. I hope Mark.
I prefer Alex one, but I think or Robert Inirati. But well, I will go ahead with my prediction.
I'm not sure
I'm-
there's time for
I'm gonna
Alex
go.
one.
I think Mark. Yeah.
It would have to be a crazy 15
Yeah.
minutes for you
It
to...
would. I mean, the thing is that I chose chaos, so it would be a chaotic 15 minutes, and that's what
Danny.
we
Go
want.
Danny. Go Danny. Danny trying to drive.
I think the
It's-
realistic situation is no more than 2 goals, but I think the way that this is going, 1 goal in 15 minutes should be fine. We score, keep possession. Score, keep possession,
They don't have
kill the
energy
game.
to run.
No.
Good
They lost the
defending.
energy. They're gassed.
Mathieu. Option 1, 2, or 3, Jeremy Mathieu. What do you think? Option 1. So Mathieu thinks that Marc Brau is getting the prediction right, although Mathieu never gave Marc Brau an interview.
I'm crying about it.
Jeremy Mathieu,
Maybe you can interview him now.
have you ever given Marc Brau an interview? Thank you. Thank you, Mathieu. Careful here, Lewandowski out wide to Rafinha. Rafinha incoming cross, go for run, sets it up, Lewandowski messed it up! Oh my God, how did we miss that?
I can't believe.
Varane, so generous. He was offside, I think. He was
I
offside.
think it was offside. So better.
But
It's
what?
better to be offside.
Yeah.
How did it was a tap in?
Thankfully, Varane was offside.
Good.
But what a cross from Rafinha.
What a
Yeah.
cross by Rafinha. Right.
Everything's going through Rafinha right
Barca
now.
players want it. Careful, Cazador gives it away. Chance for Atletico to attack here. The pass inside the box. Iñaki Peña, the wall.
Vamos.
Iñaki, give us some airplanes for Iñaki Peña. Now Atletico want another opportunity. Careful, Sorloth inside the box, trying to turn. Balde closes in on him. Barca
Let's run.
want to run here. Hey, that should be a yellow.
Yeah, clear yellow card. But we have to talk about Iñaki, guys. He saved the goal.
Big.
Yes.
What a save.
Give us some airplanes and some wall emojis on the live chat. Woof. Iñaki
It was not
Peña.
What a
easy.
save. No. Big save.
Important is those kind of saves that can change the game.
Yeah.
I'm doing the wall emoji because it wasn't really an airline save. It was more of like
It was
It
you're
was
not
like-
getting through.
Yeah.
You're not getting through here. An absolute brick wall.
It was quite similar to usual Ter Stegen saves.
Yeah.
Of course, it's an Iñaki Peña save, but
They have
the
some
foot.
kind of movements like they look similar.
Ooh, Rafinha inside. Trying to connect with
Rafinha
Pedri.
is just
A foul on
Yeah.
Cazador.
Clear.
Rafinha can do no wrong right now except hit the crossbar.
Eric will be the third player to enter, guys. I don't know if Cazador maybe, or one of the centre backs. Maybe Cazador,
Maybe Cazador.
but
He's
Eric
suffering a little bit.
will be. Uri told me. You can confirm that Eric will enter? Yeah, Eric, yeah. We have the image.
Okay, Eddie
Oh, let's
getting
take
ready,
this one.
and Barca have a chance at the set piece here. Rafinha into the box. Too long.
Didn't really understand what they were trying to do there. I think miscommunication again on the set piece.
Right.
But let's press out.
I want to know, live chat. 1-1. With just over 11 minutes remaining. Where we need support. We need support from all over the world right now, and you're watching from all over the world. Give us the flags of your countries on the live chat right now. Where are you supporting Barca from? We're supporting Barca from Barca Studios. Marc Brau and Spencer are supporting from the Olympic Stadium in Montjuic. Where are you supporting from? Fill the live chat with the flags of your countries.
While you're commenting, I will say that Marc Cazador is out of the pitch and Eric Garcia will be in the midfield position. I know Marc Cazador, I know he will be very angry, not for the substitution, but for the action before the goal. But I think it's not his fault. He tried to clear the ball, and I think it was bad luck for him too.
No one
He
reacted.
didn't see that no one was there.
Yeah, and no one reacted to kind of clear the ball away.
Olmo down on the chest to Pedri. Look at all those flags. Keep them coming, guys. Keep the support coming from all of your countries all around the world. What time is it where you're watching?
I had a question for our viewers. Like, because they are from all around the world, they really know what Cardio is?
Well, if they are viewers of this show from years ago, they do know.
And if you're viewers of
Because-
Kuda's Corner, we explained it as well.
Careful here. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo!
No.
Gliding past defenders
Wow.
and sending his shot wide.
What a play.
chance for Barca. 10 minutes remaining.
You told last week that the time passed so quickly. I think that today passed more quickly. Instead, we're not losing the same day as Leganés, but I cannot believe that only 10 minutes remaining.
Yeah. Also because Barca is trying and having those chances.
We've got support coming from Panama, from Qatar, from Poland. We've got Ukraine in the house. We've got South Africa. We've got Slovenia. We have American Samoa. Gareth Image says, Torrenda Flores, gracia.
Uy,
That's
corner.
a street in Gracia. Corner kick to Barca.
Corner kick. Rafinha got the volley, but the ball was direct from an Atletico Madrid defender, so is corner kick from the right position of attack of Barca.
Ayan Singhi saying it's 3 a.m. where he or she is watching from. Barca need to score if someone's watching them at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Please.
Right, Eric. Out wide, Rafinha with the cross. Inigo fighting for it inside the box. Who's going to go up for it?
No one.
Dani Olmo lets it bounce. Dani Olmo tries to put it back in. Now Inigo. Barca deserve a goal today.
Yeah.
We said it last week.
It's
We
not
weren't feeling
fair,
it. Barca weren't doing enough. Today they are doing more than enough.
We don't deserve anything less than 3 points from tonight. We've played like the much better team, and to go home with the draw, it's just disappointing.
The only chance has been the goal on this last one that Iñaki Peña saved.
Yeah.
All Atletico Madrid players are in their part of the pitch.
Yeah.
See this sign like ending up like this.
Right, Olmo. Go Dani. Dani's going to feed it out wide to Rafinha. Rafinha. Inside pass to Dani Olmo on the edge of the box. Dani swarms by two, gets in between two. There's Pedri. Pedri trying to connect. Eric Garcia fighting to win it back. Eric surrounded by two. Loses the battle. Now Atletico Madrid want to run out. Now Barca need to transition well defensively.
I'm getting nervous.
I'm getting nervous too. Careful here with Gallagher. Gallagher
Well defended.
inside.
Well defended, guys. Come on.
Let's run.
No, the ball was Robert. Gallagher was out.
They are tired.
Oh, sorry, it was the ball.
players.
Sorry, yeah.
He's so good.
Sweet moves. Inside.
What?
Pedri to Lewandowski. Lewandowski on the turn. The shot.
Corner.
Another corner kick.
Deflected corner kick.
Please send me some things. Send me things. Send me dreams. Send me message. Send me fire. Send me walls. Everything you want.
All the positive energy.
Vamos.
Rafinha inside. Come on. Kubarsi header. Lewandowski down on the ground. Go Rafa.
Vamos.
Rafa with the cross. Oblak down.
Another corner kick.
Corner.
It's a corner kick. What's going on here? Koke's down. Rafinha will swing it in. Another cross by Rafinha, headed away by the Atletico de Madrid defense. Pedri picks it up, feeds it out wide to Rafinha again. Go Rafa. Rafinha incoming cross. The touch, loose ball.
No.
No one touched it. And it just rolled into the hands of Jan Oblak.
It's the last touch missing. Oh.
6 minutes remaining. Time flying by now. Careful with that deep pass. Iñaki Peña out of his box. Iñaki Peña clears. Careful because it falls to an Atletico de Madrid player. Iñaki will have it covered.
Come on, come on.
Vamos.
Shake it again.
We need to go Santa.
Right. One last time. Well, no, maybe not. Give us some blue and red hearts. Support for Barca. We need the goals. We've deserved the goals. We need the love. Give us the hearts. Blue and red hearts. Koundé. Incoming cross by Jules Koundé. It goes over Lewandowski. And Atletico Madrid want to clear. Atletico Madrid defending with feels like 13 players right now. Careful because the ball's gone over Kubarsi and Sorloth picks it up. He's going to make a run solo. Waiting for support of his teammates. And that will be throw-in Atletico de Madrid, and now they will try to waste some time. Come on, guys. Blue and red hearts.
Ay.
Vamos.
I must say that I don't expect many other time. Of course, there was an injury of Jimenez, but Barça only got 2 windows of substitutions, at least, I think, maximum of 4 minutes.
Yeah, there was the goal as well.
And Simeone was explaining to his players,
Well,
like
with
5,
someone,
4, 2.
maybe 5, maybe 5.
5?
Maybe 5 minutes,
Oh.
yeah. Here's Sorlos getting away from Koundé. Sorlos protecting the ball. Incoming
Out.
cross, and Barca will clear. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo past to Pedri. Pedri through to Rafinha. Go Rafa!
Wow,
go Rafa!
what a pass.
Go Rafa! Come on, do it! Go Rafa! Go Rafa! Go Rafa! Go Rafa! Oh, Black saves.
He had too much time.
I think he was unable to control the ball the way
Yeah.
he wanted initially, and then he ran out of angle.
We have
And
to
those-
score, guys. Last
Yeah,
dream.
come on, we are having the chances.
Last dream for the 2024. It was not a very, very good year, but we have to end with good feelings.
Vamos. Ahora
The
sí.
team deserved this today. Incoming cross, Rafinha, punched away by Jan Oblak. And Balde is the last man for Barca to pick it up. Here's Olmo.
We're just defending with all the team.
Yeah.
In the Rafinha option, I think that, first of all, as you said, the control was not as good as he wanted. And maybe it's the reaction that Oblak closed the space.
Yeah. First touch. Killed that play. Right. Here's Eric. Rafinha on the right. He's been so good in this game. All that he needs is there's the goal. Dani Olmo. Inside. Go Pedri! Go Pedri! Go Pedri! Oblak again!
I can't believe.
Íñigo Martínez was laying down on the pitch like if it loses the final of the champions.
It's incredible the ball is not entering.
Right, Rafinha will swing it in. No, he plays it short to Pedri this time. Pedri to Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo can shoot. Dani Olmo will pass it in.
was a
And the
good
pass is rejected by the Atletico Madrid defense. Look, Iñaki Peña is playing in the center circle right now. That's how deep Atletico Madrid are in their own half.
How clear was the Pedri attempt?
Very. Similar angle to the Rafinha chance though. Right, Cubarsí to Rafinha, nutmeg. Rafinha tries to get away, couldn't get past the second defender. And Pocket will clear it out. Sorlos chasing, Iñaki Peña
Well
out of his goal, out of his box. And it's a throw into Atletico Madrid, and now they will take a minute and a half to put the ball back in play. There's the chance for Pedri. Big save.
Big
Jan
save for
Oblak.
I expect 4 or 5 minutes, not more.
I hope 5.
So unfair today.
Well, if we count the goal, we count
I was gonna
5
say maybe
windows
5.
of substitutions, and we count the injuries of Jimenez and Witsel, it should be at least 5.
Yeah.
Let's see, Barca
We'll have at least 1.
going for it today. Barca absolutely going for it today. And Pedri being fouled. Right, let's get it back in play.
Let's go fast.
Atletico has won many games at the end of the game, so
Maybe it's time for them to lose one.
Yeah, this is what I want to say.
There's Balde back to Íñigo. Barca looking for space. Íñigo, Ferran, Balde. Atletico well organised defensively.
Let's
Switch it
change.
over to the other side.
This play is alone.
Eric out wide to Koundé. He's got the support of Rafinha. Koundé back to Cubarsí. Barca moving the ball around. Come on, making progress. Íñigo.
Boom,
Íñigo. Íñigo to the edge of the box. Pedri. Swarmed by 2. Dani Olmo. Olmo can get it to. Oh, right behind Ferran.
Oh, that was such a good build-up. That was such a good build-up play. Just, it's the last pass, the last touch, the last pass that we're missing. We're doing everything else incredibly.
We also have to shoot. Like, you never know if there's a penalty
Yeah,
coming.
I
or
think
something
6
happening.
minutes.
6
6
minutes.
minutes.
Well,
Well, we have time.
yeah.
We have time, guys.
We have time.
Okay.
6 minutes gives you at least, what, 2 chances maybe?
Yeah.
Hopefully.
The way Barca are playing, the way Barca are getting to the edge of the box.
And one corner kick in between.
There's Ferran. Ferran trying to pass forward to Lewandowski. That's cleared. Throw in Barca.
We deserve to win today, guys.
We absolutely
Oh,
They are not
100%.
playing. They are not
They're not doing
playing.
any. Like, look at the stats. They have 3 shots on
let's
target.
Go. Come on, give us some positive energy, live chat. Give us some positive energy for this end of the game. These 6 added minutes. We need a Barca goal. Eric, Koundé, incoming cross by
Corner.
Koundé into the hands of Jan Oblak.
Oh.
Ay.
Give us some
We need
positive
the
energy,
spark
live
of
chat. Give us
Olmo
blue
or
and red hearts,
Rafinha.
fire, whatever you've got. Come on.
Dani Olmo. Es hora ya.
Now, foul. Right. Foul by Eric Garcia on Galán. Atlético de Madrid taking their time. Forward ball. Sorlos to fight for it. Eric wins it back.
Ahora
and
sí,
there's
ahora sí,
Pedri.
ahora sí,
Now
ahora sí.
Balde in
Now,
space. Go
run.
Balde. Balde into the middle. Eric Garcia. Rafinha's alone on the right-hand side. Here we go. Rafinha. Rafinha. He's got Olmo on the inside. Rafinha cuts in. There goes the ball to Pedri. Quick touch to Íñigo Martínez. Íñigo now out wide to Balde. Go Alejandro. Go Balde. Balde on the one-on-one. Back to Pedri. Pedri, the switch. He's got Koundé there. Koundé back to Dani Olmo. Barca looking for space. Barca looking for the option. Olmo inside. Careful. And it's picked up by Jan Oblak.
4
We
minutes
have to
remaining.
shoot.
4 minutes.
Like they're
4
trying to
minutes.
make too many passes inside the box. There's many players of Atletico.
4 minutes.
It's running fast.
Come on, come on, come on.
I can't believe this match is going to end. Can't believe.
Well, we have time, guys. Come on, come on. We are low now. We are low.
Come
We
on.
have to try to
Come on, keep
believe
going,
in the
keep going,
victory.
keep going, keep going. Rafinha, met by Galán. Here's Koundé. Koundé, Dani Olmo. Olmo pass intercepted. And Barca defend this without a foul. Careful. Olmo will win it back. Good attempt by Dani Olmo. Pedri lets it roll, and now Dani Olmo has space to run forward. Dani Olmo runs into a wall of defenders. 3 minutes remaining. Atletico de Madrid have the ball. Now here's the ball. Forward. Good defending by Íñigo and Balde.
Falta,
Foul on
falta.
Balde. It's a foul on Balde.
It's a foul, it's a foul. So 3 minutes.
Come on.
Come on.
Let's run.
Vamos.
We have time for 1 or maybe for 2, but for 1 for sure.
Make it count. Make it count.
Give us energy. Give us energy.
Vamos,
Come on.
vamos.
Come on,
Fire.
Barca. Here we go. Let's go forward. Pedri. Pedri. Twist and turn. Out wide to Koundé. Koundé's got Dani Olmo on the edge of the box. Olmo tries to feed it inside to Lewandowski. The pass didn't make it through. Now Rafinha wins it back for Barca. Come on. Here's Balde. Ferran Torres on the left. Here's Ferran. Ferran. Can he swing it in? Incoming cross by Ferran. Too easy for Jan Oblak to pick up. 2 minutes remaining.
Oh, not.
One, two.
You don't want to give up possession now.
Come on, come on, come on. Still 2 minutes. This is time for a chance. Now Rafinha will pick it up.
Offside.
Rafinha.
That's weird.
Offside called against Barca. Time running out. And Atletico de Madrid taking their time.
Come on.
Long ball by Langley. See if we can win this back. Well done, Eric. Rafinha into
One
the
más.
middle. Gives
One
the ball
more.
away. Now
One more
Koundé.
attack.
Here's Olmo. Go Dani. Olmo to switch over to Balde. Pedri becomes involved in the middle. Pedri to Dani Olmo.
No!
Olmo interrupted the pass.
Now we have 1 more. Last minute. Last minute of the year, last minute of the game.
Last minute of 2024. Let's see. Do Barça have it in there? Is there time for one Christmas miracle? Let's see.
Vamos, please, Santa, Carratio. We need to go.
Rafinha. Koundé's on the right wing. There goes the ball. Koundé. Back to Rafinha. Rafinha inside, and that pass is not going in the right direction. Now Barca need to be careful with this defensive transition. Rodri de Paul through to Nahuel Molina, who has legs here, chased by Balde. The cross by Nahuel. No.
Oh my God, I can't believe it. Goal by Sorloth. It's incredible.
Football is so unfair sometimes.
How did we concede that goal?
The same as happened against Villarreal at the start of the game, of the year. Sorloth is scoring at the added time. We'll have to take a look if it's offside or not.
I don't think so.
No, they came from behind, didn't they?
Barca players are absolutely distracted.
Because they tried, and they were the better team.
Barca players are distracted. Pedri, Balde, Inigo Martinez lying on the pitch.
Wow, let's see.
We explained that Atletico Madrid has won many games in the last minutes. You can confirm that it's leg of the goal?
Yeah, it's fine.
There's nothing.
I can't believe we just conceded that.
It's like the team was playing, having chances, and it takes so much to score, and they just score in the two they had.
Yeah. Efficiency.
Is tough.
The last minute of the match.
Understand. Tough to digest.
Oh, Bar is checking the goal.
Why?
Can't see why.
He ran from behind.
No, it's goal.
There's nothing.
Simeone has never win in Barcelona.
Not what you
And they will
wanted,
add an extra minute, right?
But we have the last one, guys. Come on, we have the last one.
See. Go Pedri. Right, Koundé can put a cross in.
End of the game, guys. So difficult to explain. Barca players lying on the pitch, distracted. Of course, it's maybe one of the top losses we have in the last times. Again, Atletico Madrid has won in the last minutes, and we lose our third consecutive games at home to say goodbye to 2024. So
how did we lose this?
It's incredible. It's impossible to do less than Atletico de Madrid today to win the game.
Right, Mark, head over to the interview
go.
position, and we'll talk to you in the post-game. Wow.
Football is so unfair sometimes.
Is really hard to understand what happened right now. Hard to react to.
Yeah.
Hard. I don't know. 2-1 defeat at the
it's
Olympic
just
Stadium.
football so
Atletico
unfair
Madrid
sometimes.
Score in the very last minute as Barca were just giving it everything they had. What a way to end 2024.
Yeah, it was the things that we were going to end on a positive. The way that we played today, it's what you want from the team, and you couldn't be upset with the first, especially the way the first half went. We were all excited, we were all happy. It was, we were only up 1-0, but the way that the team was playing was outstanding.
I want my team to play that way, always.
Exactly. And this was meant to be the way we were meant to play. Well, the way we played, it's worth a win. It wasn't just, showcasing like certain things. It was about, the passes, the runs, the style of play. It was all there. We just didn't finish. But it's just a shame. It's a shame because we did everything right. And we were going to end the year on a high that we wanted, because we've not performed like that in a couple games now. And it didn't happen.
You have any quick thoughts?
I think this one hurts more than the others because the team was playing well. Like the others, we felt like the team was not there, was not performing at his best. The first half was amazing, and they only got 3 chances. They scored twice. And as Alex said, like football sometimes isn't fair.
Well, we're going to take a couple of minutes to try and gather our thoughts, try and react after this, and we will be back with reactions and highlights in the post-game show. Stay tuned, guys. it was not the way we wanted to end 2024. Barca 1, Atletico de Madrid 2, with a 96th minute winner by Sorloth to confirm that Barca have gone 5 points out of the last 21. The negative run continues in La Liga, and that means that right now, with one game in hand, Atletico de Madrid are 3 points clear of Barca in the standings. But Barca dominated. Barca were the recognizable version that we want to see. Barca had chances. Barca hit the post. Barca were on the front foot, and Barca played the style that we like to see from this team. They were a brave team that went for the win and ultimately succumbed to a counter-attack in the final minute. Alex Ibaceta, Irati Vidal, a tough pill to swallow, this one.
It's definitely a tough one. Football's unfair sometimes. You look at the stats and, 19 total shots to 5 total shots from Atleti. I think that says the story of the game. We dominated all of it. We played the football that we wanted to play. We did nothing wrong except not score more. The players showed up: Rafinha, Gavi, Pedri, Inigo Martinez, Iñaki Peña. Everyone was there. We did well. Atleti, I think this is the first time in a really long time that Atleti didn't really bother us in our flow of rhythm. We managed to keep a rhythm and possession for the entire match, and Atleti capitalised on their chances, and we didn't, and it's simply that. But it's just the work and the effort that came down in those 90 minutes were basically just went to waste in a matter of 2 seconds.
Irati, Alex was just saying 19 shots versus 5. A game that was played, I'd say 90% of the time in one half, goes the way of the team that only attacked in 4 different moments of the game.
But they were efficient. Like Barca needed many chances to score 1 goal only, and Atletico with 3 chances they scored twice. And I think Atletico de Madrid had a plan. It was being more cholista than ever, and that plan worked out. Like sometimes it doesn't work. Barca's plan was going well because Barca played well. We have Spain it here, but I think we should be able to find the goals in more easy way than we find today, because we needed a lot. We did a lot, but football is about goals.
Well, let's see what happened in today's game at the Olympic Stadium. Final game of 2024. And Barca got off to a great start, guys. I mean, we were loving what we were seeing from the team right from the get-go.
Yeah, we started with a lot of energy. Started with, 2 kind of opportunities to get an early leads. It was really, really good. But, where did it go wrong? Like, it's hard to believe the scoreline when you look at how well we started the game and how well that first half went. This Gavi, opportunity was probably a really, really good opportunity to go up early on, but you see this and somehow the end of the game we lost.
Yeah, there is the Pedri goal as Barca scored right before the half-hour mark. Pedri on the finishing end of that. A little maybe non-intentional assist by Gavi, which laid it on a platter for our number 8, who gave Barca the lead. A much-deserved lead up to that point, and Barca were feeling comfortable in the first half. Never really bothered by Atletico de Madrid, as we're seeing some actions from Rafinha, and the script in the second half didn't alter much. Barca kept on having chances. This one for Pedri, who was
it
one
was
of the
not
best
that
players,
clear, the game, as in the first half, because it was one of the best first half of the season. And
this is the moment.
Yeah.
This is the moment in which Barca's fortune changed. It's a wonderful through ball by Pedri, 57th minute, and Rafinha, lovely lob over Jan Oblak, and the ball hit the crossbar. And we'll talk about it in a minute with Marc Brau, but there seems to be a curse whenever Rafinha hits the woodwork in Barca games. 2 minutes after that, Rodri de Paul with the equaliser, a back pass, which is, well, Marc Casado attempts to clear, but ultimately that leaves it for Rodri de Paul to finish on the edge of the box. Iñaki Peña made a big save in the 76th minute there to keep things at 1-1, but it was Barça who was dominating here. Dani Olmo sent it wide, and Jan Oblak provided two big saves as well here.
This chance.
With Rafinha in space. It's the touch with his left foot, which leaves him with very little angle, and just a minute later, Pedri also denied by Jan Oblak. 96th minute, Atletico Madrid on the counter-attack. Sorloth with the winner. And very, very hard to understand, to digest, to comprehend what happened at the Olympic Stadium today. Let's go to the Olympic Stadium. Marc Brau, I mean, I'm not expecting very many reactions today, but I feel like the mood around the Olympic Stadium right now must be very, very grim.
Well, I think that we are freezed. Not just for the weather, not just for because we are in Montjuic. The goal scored by Sorloth, I think, is one of the toughest moments I've ever lived. Not only in Montjuic, I've ever lived in the Spotify Camp Nou. In every one of the pitches I was in the last 9 years covering Barca games, I think it was of the toughest moments, especially the way that I saw all the Barca players just laying on the pitch, just absolutely distracted, thinking about the good game we have played. But yeah, as you say, today it will be difficult maybe to talk with many players. I see for the moment Paco Garcia talking with all the right media holders, but well, today it's a very tough day because every time we are losing, maybe we can expect, okay, we have to play better, okay, we have to score more goals. Today was another time of effectivity, as you said, Robert. Rafinha hitting the crossbar again. Well, it happened the same that happens against Celta, against Las Palmas, against Leganés today. The possibility to put 2 goals ahead of Atletico at the next time would be a draw. And I think that the last goal is just the example of the frustrations that the team had just during the second half. So, well, what I can say, I have to stop talking because in a while we will talk with Cobarsi. They confirmed to me, Robert, so I will give you back the connection, and just in a few minutes we will go to talk with the centre-back.
Right, thank you very much, Marc. And it's been mentioned a couple of times in the aftermath of this game already. Alexis Baceta, where did Barca's goals go? We were scoring so many of them just a few weeks ago.
I mean, for some reason, like, it's just not, that last pass isn't getting us anywhere. You know, we're getting those opportunities. For example, the Rafinha, the Pedri chance. It was good passes, but yes, they didn't score, but the angle that they shot at was so close that you couldn't really ask for much. And then obviously the Rafinha chance was so far out. And the chances that we're creating and the chances that we're getting, they're not clear opportunities. Like that Atleti, like the second goal, Atleti, it was a simple cross in first time ball, you know. It was obviously offside, but Lewa had that opportunity as well. Those are the chances that we need to create more of. It's an easy, you know, first time, you know, tap into the back of the net, a header maybe in second post or a play. Even our set pieces weren't that, you know, cohesive today. So it was just we need to be more effective. It's so repetitive, but it's just like we're doing everything right. Some of the plays that we had today were outstanding. The Pedri pass to Rafinha, you know, some of those tiki-taka, you know, movements around, but we're just not creating enough to be able to finish.
And of course, it is harder to create that sort of opportunities against teams that are defending like Atletico Madrid or like Leganés did last week, who are building a wall of 5, who are waiting for you, who are crowding the box. It's hard to create those tap-in opportunities like Sorloth had, because when did they create that? When Atletico Madrid were counter-attacking. I'll come to you, Irati, in a second, but Marc Brau is standing next to Pau Cubarsí.
Yeah, let's talk with a player who will never forget this 2024, of course, if we talk in general, but today we have to talk about the game. Pau, què tal, com estàs? Bona nit.
Bona nit.
Fa uns dies em deies, a veure si podem tancar l'any de la millor manera possible, i no sé si és la derrota més dura de la temporada.
Sí, podria ser una
It could be
d'elles,
the
perquè després de
hardest
veure
defeat of the
el
season.
el gran partit que hem fet, però
Because we had a great
per
game,
detall se'ns escapa
but
i
just because
jo
of
crec
the
que això no pot
details,
passar.
we it got away
Evidentment
from
hi ha
us.
coses a millorar. Ara l'equip passa a estar en una situació complicada a la Lliga, no? Però la sensació és que avui no ha estat el mateix que el dia de Leganés o les Palmes. Avui l'equip ho ha fet molt millor.
No, avui hem sortit ja des del principi a
We came
apretar,
out
com
from
ja
the
s'ha
start
vist,
on
hem
the
estat
attack.
tot el partit ficats,
Spent
ens ha faltat una mica
whole game
d'eficàcia a
on the
l'últim
front
terç,
foot.
però
We
jo
just
crec
lacked a
que
bit of effectiveness.
no hi ha gaire a millorar, retocar 4 cosetes, però
But we
jo
need
crec que avui
to
l'equip ha estat a un gran
change a
nivell.
few things and come
Evidentment, l'equip
back.
m'imagino que està tocat, no, Pau, com estava el vestidor ara?
Sí, estem tocats, però ara venen dies de descans. Per
We're hurt, but now we've got
desconnectar, estar
10
amb la
days
família
to
i arribar al
rest.
2025 i intentar ja anar per
We'll
totes.
come
No sé
back
si
and go for it.
el millor d'alguna manera, no?
in,
Que
the
queda avui
next
és el
game.
que dèiem, la sensació, no? Al final, el gol al final no és una anècdota perquè és un resultat important, però en el còmput global del partit avui heu jugat molt millor que els últims dies.
Sí, avui s'ha vist que hem sortit ja des del primer
You saw that
moment.
we
és el que
went
hem de
out,
fer
for the
cada
game from the
partit.
opening
Avui ens
minute.
ens ha faltat una mica, però si sortim
lacked
així
a
cada
little
partit,
bit.
doncs tindrem moltes possibilitats de competir a la Lliga.
But
Pau,
if
bones
we can
festes
play
i tot el
like this, we've got
2025.
more of a possibility of winning the league.
The words of Pau Cubarsí, talking the same way that he plays, very quiet, explaining that the locker room, of course, is very sad. But I saw him just very, very cold, just explaining that if we follow the same way that we played today, the results has to come to be good again.
I agree. I fully agree, Mark. Thank you, and thank you to Pau Cubarsí for talking to us as well. I agree. I want Barca to play like that always, and if we play that way, you will win 99 out of 100 games.
I think it's more frustrating because we played well.
Yeah.
It's, there's nothing else that we could have done except for a score. We did
Ironically,
everything.
it's easier, with the difference there is in the standings, it's easier to explain why we lost to Leganés
Yeah.
than why we lost today to Atletico Madrid.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, because the first goal, it was bad luck that ball was there in the middle when Marc Casado didn't see that any other player for Barca was going to pick it. But I also felt Barca wanted to go through the interior. Like, we didn't use the wings as much. Only Rafinha, when Ferran was there, or Fermin, we didn't open the space, and they are good doing that. Like, we were trying to do many touches with many Atletico Madrid players there, and it was difficult to have those clear chances that Alex was claiming before.
And I was saying before, right before the Cubarsí interview, you were talking, Alex, about creating those tap-in opportunities, those easier to finish chances against the defensive wall of 5 with 3 midfielders in there as well, packing the center of the defense inside the box. It is much harder.
Definitely.
Atletico Madrid, the chance you referred to, or the goal that you're referring to, comes on a counter-attack, and Barca don't get those
It's
open
spread
space
out.
opportunities.
But even Inigo Martinez, when he was at the top of the box, he had a shooting opportunity. What did he do? He tried to pass into where the crowd was. It's like, you get to the top of the box, shoot. Rafinha gets to the top of that. Jules Koundé, I think he tried to pass it to Pedri at the top of the box. He was at the corner of the top, shoot. Like, it's those moments of, those reactions of what to do in those certain moments, and we're not getting those chances clear, like those 2 opportunities to be able to shoot, and instead of passing it, it's just just get it on target, get it on goal. Lewandowski, you have players that are always going to be there for the rebound. We've seen a few goals. Ferran against Dortmund was a rebound it was a Fermin chance once, in it.
Yes.
Get those balls in, even if it's not going to be pretty. Like, get them in, but we're either trying too hard or not trying enough to kind of get those last passes in.
And the team who wanted to have the ball today were defeated by the team that we're happy to surrender control of the ball. Let's take another look at the highlights of this game, a second round of highlights, please, to help us explain how this happened in this last game of 2024. There was a bit of controversy. It was checked. I don't think that this handball inside the box is a penalty, because the ball was going to bounce outwards anyway. The chance here for Inigo Martinez, which was saved by Jan Oblak. By the way, guys, Atletico Madrid had conceded 11 goals coming into this game. Now it's 12 after the Pedri goal, but Jan Oblak, wow.
He appeared in the crucial moment for them.
Yeah, he came up.
Here he was unable to save the Pedri shot. off of a connection with Gavi, intentional or not. It set it up perfectly
What
for
a game
Pedri.
of Pedri.
And yeah, we were all impressed by Gavi.
Yeah.
Definitely, he was that ball recovery in the midfield. Robert, I think you mentioned it. That midfield kind of play to be able to start the attack from back, especially because we're playing so high, to recover the ball so high up the pitch in the midfield and then be able to kind of feed it out to Rafinha was key. And I just wanted like this. Pedri, I really wish that would have gone in.
I had the feeling in this one that he had too much time to think. Like players, when they have time to think.
Pedri was just masterful today at the command of Barca's operations. Here, a fantastic pass through to Rafinha, and as Marc Brau said, Rafinha hit the post in Balaidos. Rafinha hit the post against Las Palmas.
That's
Rafinha hit
crazy
the post
stuff.
against Real Betis. Rafinha hit the post against Leganés. And he hit it today. What do all those games have in common? Barca dropped points. And here, it's hard to fault Cazador, really. It's instinct, really, that takes over.
To kind of... Yeah,
Also
exactly.
because he's not watching, and we talk this through many games of Barca, especially when things doesn't work out. These kids, the normal thing is like they do mistakes and they learn from them because they are kids, they are still teenagers, and I'm pretty sure that Cazador is going to watch that action many times.
Yeah.
Dani Olmo with the opportunity in the inside the box, and here two clear chances for Barca as the final minutes were approaching. We said the other day against Leganés, we couldn't even see Barca creating clear opportunities. We were struggling. Here we did have them.
Yeah.
And
no, we had plenty of opportunities, just didn't capitalize.
And our penalty for not capitalizing, the cross by Nahuel Molina, and the finish by Sorloth, and devastation for the Barca players on the pitch there. And yeah, well, that is how Barca end the first half of La Liga, because right now we have played all of our opponents. We've played 19 games, and we're in second position pending the Real Madrid game tomorrow against Sevilla. Not an ideal way to end 2024, but we've heard Hansi Flick say it in past interviews. We heard Pau Cubarsí say it today. The good thing now is that we get a few days rest, and I think maybe both mentally and physically, it is what this team needs.
Yeah, definitely. You know, you're coming off the back of really bad games, to like put it very bluntly. Today was kind of supposed to be the ending to that, and to go into the break on a positive note. But now, it's not a bad thing. It's obviously a bad thing to go into a break on a bad note, but you have that time for reflection, for rest, to kind of come back from it. You're not stuck into kind of another cycle of having an important game and a 4-day, span. Now the players get to stop, reset physically, mentally, and kind of come back better. Obviously, that's the ideal and that's what you're supposed to do, but it's not great to have ended the year on such a bad note, because what's worse about this is that it was so positive. And the effect of, I think if this would have been not a direct rival, it would have not been it wouldn't affect us as much emotionally, especially. But because it was a direct rival for the league, and the fact that they're going to jump over us now, I think that's what really, really matters in this case.
I think I agree, but I disagree also, because what hurts the most is the manner of it.
The way,
is how it happened. It's that you felt like Barca were going to somehow come through in this game because they deserved it, because they created the opportunities, because they were dominating, because Atletico de Madrid were just repeatedly defending themselves, and Barca did create the chances to do it. Jan Oblak saved a couple. He saved a Fermin chance. He saved the Rafinha chance, the Pedri chance. Rafinha hit the crossbar. I don't know. I mean, I didn't really see a team that physically needed the rest today.
No, it's more mentally. Like right now, it's mentally. Like the team and the players just need to stop, go with their families, celebrate Christmas, forget about football for a couple of days, and just need that reset, because today especially it hurts just because of what happened, like because you had the opportunities, you were the team deserving more, and in the end you lose. It's football. Sometimes it happens, and there's not much you can do.
The other
about
thing we've heard over the past few interviews with Hansi Flick is a reminder, hey, this is a young team and mistakes will be played. I don't think that was a factor in today's game either.
No, definitely not. I think there wasn't any point where you kind of faulted any of the players. The closest thing would have been that Casado, assist, sort of say, to the ball. But you said it, you can't fault, like, the way the motion was happening, like, that was natural. And then usually when that happened, there's a player close enough to him to clear the ball. And it just wasn't the case today. And there's nothing to fault, I think. Like,
I don't think it was a case of inexperience.
No, at all. It's a young team, but I think we can't really say that when we've been performing that the way that we have. We've been performing against Real Madrid, we've been performing against Bayern Munich, Dortmund, and the excuse, like, when we lose, you can't say we're a young team because we didn't make any mistakes today. It was a counter-attack. It was just it's a play that Atleti do really, really well, and it's a play that is probably our biggest weakness just historically as a club. But the young team is true, but we've been performing at such a high level that it's not an excuse.
For me, it hurts, especially ending up the year like this, because it's the year you come back, the year you start performing against Real Madrid, you beat Bayern Munich, you go Dortmund, no one has won there in 2 years, and you go and win, and you perform well. Everyone is talking about Barça, the way you started this season in the league, and ending up just like that, like, I think is what especially hurts, because it is real that Barça has come back, and it is real that Barça is performing well this year, but of course it's a team that is growing, and we need a little bit more of consistency and also take the opportunities. Like, football is about goals, as we said.
Right, I'd like to see the standings, please, if we can get them on our screens after those results. Girona 3, Valladolid 0, Mallorca beat Getafe, Celta with a 2-0 win against Real Sociedad, and Athletic Club beat Osasuna 2-1, of course, after the Atlético de Madrid win at the Olympic Stadium in Montjuic. Right now, the standings, if we can get them on our screens. Atlético de Madrid, 3 points clear of Barça, 41, and they have 1 game less than Barça. That means that their advantage could grow up to 6 points. Real Madrid have 2 games less than Barça. They will play tomorrow, and they have the game against Valencia early in January. That means that Real Madrid right now could go up to 4 points clear of Barça.
Or 5.
40. Oh no, 5. Sorry, 5. Yeah. They can go up to 43. So Atletico Madrid can go up to 42. Real Madrid can go up to 44. And Athletic Club have 36 after their win against Osasuna, Mallorca in the Europa League spot, Villarreal in the Conference League spot, and further down are Real Sociedad, Girona, Osasuna and Celta. I wanted to show the standings, and let's imagine that Atletico Madrid win their game and that Real Madrid win their game. It's scary, but at the same time, hey, it's just January. It's the first half of the league. And Barça were 10 points clear of Atlético de Madrid, and right now might end up in a situation in which they are 6 points behind. It just goes to show you how much things can change over the span of 4 or 5 weeks.
Literally, just
we said it here when Barca
days.
was playing well and was like leading with 10 points clear. Like, the league was not clear because we were in September. We were like early in this season, so this is not done. Leagues are not decided on January, December.
Yeah.
Not even in February.
No.
March, a little bit.
It's a bit more clear. It's just a matter of the games, but I think it's such an open league. Like, we've seen, Real Madrid drop points, we've dropped points, when we play against Leganés, those aren't games that you're expected to drop points, but it happens. And I think every team, at least in the top 5, has dropped points to teams that you're not supposed to. And it can happen in any match week, and you can't predict it and you can't know. It's just a matter of you doing what you do and kind of seeing what the rest do. But obviously, it's a long season. We're still in the top 3, which I think is good enough at the moment considering the last few games and the results that we've had. We're still in the top 3. As long as we don't stray away from that, anything can happen.
In the same way that we had that fantastic run at the beginning of the season, and now we've gone through a bit of a slump. Who's to say we don't go on another great run? Atletico drop points, Real Madrid drop points.
Exactly.
Guys, let's not draw conclusions in December. That is what I am trying to say here. There is plenty of time to come back from this one. Right, Marc Brau is waiting for more reactions. Maybe while he's waiting, we could do votes for player of the match. Marc, what is the situation in the interview area?
Well, we saw many players talking with other Red Holders TV. I saw Pedri, I saw Koundé, that I can confirm that they don't want to talk with us. I see right now Gavi and Lewandowski, maybe one of those players could talk with us. But yeah, if we want, we could go with the votes of the MVP. I think that today there's only one player who deserved the 3 points, and it's Pedri. I think it's not only for the goal, it was an incredible masterclass of him. He was very close to score the second goal in the last minute. He was very close to score the winning goal, but the way he played football tonight, it was absolutely amazing. I want to give 2 points to Gavi because, of course, he only played 1 hour, but I think that the energy and the power that he put on the first half was impressive for the team, and we have to talk about a guy who was out of playing more or less 11 months. So in a game like today, in that level, playing in the way he shot in the first half, I think it's good for him. And I will give 1 point to Rafinha. He always tried to fight. He always tried to do things, and he never loses his mind. So I think that at all, Rafinha deserved 1 point. These are my votes for today.
Right, thank you very much, Marc, and we'll come to you if any of the players come to you, and of course we want to listen to Marcus Sorg as well. Irati, give me your votes.
I gave 3 points to Pedri because I think he was the leader of this game, not only because of the goal, but also because he was like the one directing the team in the first half especially, and bringing and opening those spaces that the team needed at the time. Then 2 points for Rafinha. And luckily that post and the lack of effectivity couldn't give him the 3 points, but I think the season of Rafinha this 2024, the way he has started, is outstanding. And 1 point for Gavi because in the first half I felt like it was the first time I saw Gavi being Gavi again. So I was proud of that, and luckily we can see more of Gavi next year.
Alex.
I have to give my 3 points to Rafinha. I thought he was probably one of the most key players, if not the most key player. It's late. A key player in the match. I think a lot of balls went through him, particularly. He created a lot. He created that Gavi opportunity. He obviously hit the crossbar. I thought he was key to every single aspect of Barça's style of play today. 2 points for Pedri. Obviously, he scored. He was very involved in the midfield of creating as many. We saw that pass to Rafinha. We saw it through pass to, I think it was Rafinha again. We saw him score. We saw him do a lot of breaking passes through lines, which is obviously important when the other team is playing in a low block to kind of beat as many defenders as you can. So Pedri, outstanding today. Inigo Martinez, we saw him, get a shot on target. Be outstanding in defense, a lot of key saves. We had that one save in front of goal with Julian Alvarez right behind him. I thought he was key in kind of keeping the confidence up in the back line. So that's my 3.
Right, and my votes for player of the match, for me, it's 3 points for Pedri, the creator in midfield, assisting today, providing deep passes, connecting, creating. He just looked like the best version of himself, and on top of that, he scored a goal as well, and he was the MVP of La Liga, by the way. Rafinha, also in the absence of Lamine Yamal, which we'll talk about in just a second. He was doing everything on that right flank. He was doing everything right, going deep, taking the ball to his right foot, coming inside. He had a chance denied by Jan Oblak and one that hit the crossbar, but we saw a great version of our leader, our captain, once again. And for me, 1 point for Gavi as well, starting in that more advanced position, in the attacking midfielder position, and he looked comfortable there. He provided his energy, he recovered, he connected as well, he passed well, he intentionally or not set up the goal for Pedri. So there are my votes for player of the match. The total votes with Pedri 11 points, 8 for Rafinha, 4 for Gavi and 1 for Íñigo Martinez. We do have reactions coming from the Olympic Stadium in Montjuic. Cholo Simeone is stepping into the press room, so let's listen to a couple of answers of the Atlético de Madrid head coach.
No, muy contento, seguramente muy contento por el resultado, muy contento por el esfuerzo del equipo, una nobleza y una humildad para sufrir y
humility to
para
suffer,
defender un equipo que
to
juega muy bien,
defend
que
against a side who play really well,
genera
who
jugadas de
generate
gol continuamente.
chances on
En el
goal
primer tiempo creo que
continuously. In the
hasta el gol
first
fueron muy
half,
superiores a nosotros.
after the goal, they were a lot better than
Después
us.
del gol creo que empezamos a
After the
entrar un
goal,
poco en
I
el partido,
think
nos dimos
we
cuenta
managed to get back into the game.
ya su energía empezaba
And we saw
a
that their
bajar.
energy started to go down,
Circulando la pelota,
moving the ball
empezamos a ver
around.
que podíamos
We saw
competir en el
that
partido.
maybe we could
Hablamos
compete in
en
the
el
game.
en el segundo tiempo cambiamos un poco el
In the
formato
second half, we changed the
para
format
estar
a
más
little
cerca de
bit
ellos para empezar a presionar y creo que el
and
segundo
started to
tiempo
press
ya
them
fue
a
más
little bit
competido
more.
con
A little bit
situaciones
more competitive with
Now we're standing next to Marcus Sorg.
Yeah, and we thank him to attending us. Marcus Ork, how are you? Bad, I imagine.
Very disappointed, and it's very painful.
I commented with Cubarsí, but I can imagine that it's very different to lose in that way that the way, for example, we lose against Las Palmas and Leganés, but it's tougher today.
Yeah, we're on different games against Las Palmas and Leganés. Today, I think the team give everything. They played very well. They bring a lot of passion on the pitch and try everything to score. But at the end, I think we have to be proud of the team because they are try everything and they are young and we have to learn. And it's very painful today.
Well, I don't know if it could be good for the team to have a little rest in the next days, just to put mental things out and just to not play in the league after the Super Cup and the Spanish Cup. It could be good for the team, the holidays.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we need the break and the players will recover. And in January, I think we will work again very hard for the next matches. And I want to also say we are very proud and very thankful for the support from the supporters. From the first minute, they support the team, and it was a great atmosphere. And I want to say thank you.
Okay, and just the last one, Marcus. Do you think for today is that the idea has to be the same? The players has to believe in the idea because playing like today, victories are coming more than losses.
Yeah, at the end we have to bring our game to the end, and I think we create a lot of chances, and we didn't score too much. I think one or two goals more could be able, and yeah, that's very hard to accept. But it is how it is, and I think we can be proud for the team.
Thank you, Marcus. Happy Christmas and Happy New Year. We'll see you in 2025.
Yeah, thank you. Bon Nadal.
Bon Nadal. Marcus, thanks for attending us. Just to talking about the game, then he will go to the press conference room. But I think it was just a good way to explain what happened today, that he's proud of the team. The team did it perfect today, less the last 2 goals that we conceded in the second half. But well, I think that Marcus Sorg insisted in the idea that always Hansi Flick told us that we are a young team and we have to wait. I'm just returning back to connection because I think we will have more players to talk. Not right now, Robert, but please, if we can wait just for a few minutes, because in a few minutes maybe we could talk with another one.
Right, thank you very much, Mark. We will wait for those reactions, and here is how Marcus Sorg reacted to some of the actions in today's game. Very unfortunate for poor old Marcus Sorg that he has coached, or he's been quote-unquote head coach for 2 games, and in both games at home there's been 2 defeats. Obviously nothing to do with his efforts.
No, definitely not. It's just, I mean, it's like it's an opportunity for him to be on the touchline as as a head coach, and it's 2 games. Well, especially today over everything, like everything went fine. you know, as a coach, you're looking at your team and you're like, wow, like this is my team. We're playing really, really well, and then you go on to lose, and it's just, you know, he feels way worse than we do, but it's the same concept. It's your team did really well and you didn't get the result, so it is disappointing.
There's not much you can ask.
No,
Yeah.
not really. No. I feel like it's almost unfair that it's him that has to address the media after a defeat like this. I mean, the suspension of not being able to be on the bench for Hansi Flick, you say, well, okay, but
At least to talk.
yeah, it should probably be the head coach who has to address the media, especially in situations like this. But hey, the rules are the rules. Right, final round of highlights. While we wait for more reactions, let's take a look at what happened in tonight's game in a, forgettable night, let's say.
It started well.
It started well
It started-
and it ended in the worst way possible. Long cross that ended up touching the hand of Giuliano Simeone, but there was nothing there, said the referee. And Jan Oblak, who was, outstanding once again for Atletico de Madrid.
It's what you expect from Jan Oblak, really. It's never going to change. He's never going to change. It was the Atleti that you always get a low block, hard to kind of break down. Plus, you have really good keeper who makes your life difficult. But I mean, the first half, you look at the highlights, and everything was so good.
Exactly.
It was just about Barça.
It was the Barça we wanted to see. It was the Barça that was on the front foot. It was the Barça that was
We've
creating.
missed, though, a little bit of Lewandowski today.
Yeah, but even so, I mean, he was in the right spots. He was connecting well with his teammates. Maybe he didn't have like the clear opportunity that you want him to have, but still, he was contributing. He wasn't absent here. Pedri with the first chance of the second half, which went over the crossbar, and Barca's clearest chance at 1-0. If this goes to 2-0. His chance by Rafinha, well, it would have changed the game.
Yeah.
Marc Brau is standing next to Rafinha, so let's go to the Olympic Stadium. Marc, all yours.
Yeah, one of the captains, the captain today, always wants to talk with us. Rafinha, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estás? Buenas noches. No sé si la noche más dura de la temporada por la derrota, porque por juego ha sido de los mejores partidos.
Bueno, creo que hemos jugado muy bien, el equipo se ha portado bien. Yo tengo el costumbre de decir que el resultado no controlamos y sí la entrega dentro del campo, y creo que hoy hemos jugado muy bien. Yo particularmente asumo esta derrota de hoy. Al final he perdido un gol y creo que más o menos 5 minutos después ellos lograron el empate y
they managed to get the
después fue el
goal just
empate
5 minutes after we had a good
que
chance.
ocasionó el segundo gol de ellos. Entonces la derrota de hoy
The
pongo todo
defeat today,
mi responsabilidad y bueno,
it's my responsibility, I think.
Rafa, como siempre, dando la cara. De todas maneras, tú eres de los jugadores más experimentados de esta plantilla. Queda mucha temporada, evidentemente la racha es dura, 5 puntos de 21, pero decía Marcus Orca ahora en Barça One, decía, tenemos que seguir aprendiendo y tenemos que seguir creyendo sobre todo en la idea, en la manera en la que estamos jugando. ¿Estás de acuerdo?
Sí, creo que sí. Bueno, como te dije, el resultado no controlamos.
The result is something we control, but
creemos en el trabajo que está
we believe in the hard work that we're doing.
Y bueno, aún queda media liga prácticamente.
We've still got half the season to go practically,
Tenemos que enfocarnos en
so we have to
trabajar
focus
y
on
buscar los
working
mejores
hard and
resultados
looking
posibles.
for
Una
better
última.
results.
De todas maneras hay que perder, entre comillas, que sea jugando como hoy, ¿no? Ha sido muy diferente ante Leganés y Las Palmas. Supongo que, aunque hoy es difícil sacar algo positivo, Rafa, el equipo ya ha generado, ha presionado mucho mejor y ha sido superior.
Sí, la verdad, como he dicho, hemos jugado muy bien.
We played really
Pero
well,
muchas veces yo prefiero jugar
but
muy
many times
mal
I
y
prefer to
salir con
play
una victoria.
badly
Una
and
lástima lo que
come away
pasó,
with the
jugamos bien,
victory.
pero no ganamos.
Rafa,
Today we
gracias.
played well, but we
Como
didn't
siempre,
win.
Gracias por dar explicaciones.
Igualmente.
Very, very autocritic, Rafinha, talking about himself. He said that the loss is because of him. I don't agree, because I think he played very well. But he talked about the goals he missed. He talked about what happened in the second half. And, well, I think it was good to wait to him, to listen to him. It's everything here live from Montjuic. Finally, the 2024 is coming to an end in the football park, Robert. So, as always, I'm very proud to be part of Barça Live. And we're going to see in 2025 in the Spanish Cup January the 4th, we will be in Barbastro, a very cold place, but we hope we're going to start the new year with a victory.
Exactly, Marc. And before you go, remind us what's coming up in 2025, because La Liga is not coming back until the 18th of January for Barca. So what have we got in January?
Well, for the moment, players will going to have some holidays. As Marcus Sorg said, it will be good for the players. And then remember that the 29th of December, it will be an open doors training session live from Estadio Johan Cruyff. You can follow one in Barca 1. And then the next official game would be the 4th of January, Spanish Cup. The third round is the round of 32. We will play against Barbastro, and then the next game will be the 8th of January, the semi-finals of the Spanish Super Cup against Atletico Bilbao. If we win this game, we have to play the final the 12th of January. But then, if we win Barbastro, it will be another Spanish Cup game the 15th of January. So the next La Liga game, it will be in Getafe, the 18th of January. So first of La Liga. Let's go with the Cup and let's go with the Super Cup.
And of course, Marc, a January with Champions League as well.
Yeah, because remember that the change of format made that the 2 last weeks of January we will have Champions League games. We will play against Benfica. I think it will be the January the 21st, and then the last game of the league phase of the Champions League will be the 29th of January against Atalanta. Remember that we are very, very close to finishing the first 8 positions. That we have to say that it will be very important. Of course, right now we are sad of what happened here today, but if Barca ends in the first 8 positions of the Champions League, we won't play the Champions League until March. And teams like Atletico or Real Madrid, maybe they will have to play 2 more games on February of Champions League games. So the way is so long, and we have to believe in the team.
Right. Yes, thank you very much, Marc. Thank you for all your efforts
Happy
in 2024.
Christmas.
Have a Merry Christmas and get
Christmas.
some rest, and we'll see you in 2025.
Goodbye, Robert, Irati, Alex, have fun this holidays. Bye-bye.
Merry Christmas.
Bye. Right, Cholo Simeone's press conference has ended, so Marcus Sorg should be entering the press room in just a couple of minutes. 2024 has come to an end, guys, and it's been a year of a roller coaster. I mean, can you even remember what the first game of 2024 was? No. I'm putting you on the spot here.
Yeah. No, I can't.
Las Palmas 1, Barca 2. İlkay Gundogan scored the winner from the penalty spot. How things have changed, eh?
How things have changed. How things have changed just from the beginning of the season as well.
And that shows this is not done yet.
Yeah.
Like,
no, it's going to be, 2025 is going to be another roller coaster, really. When you look at that, it's not an uphill battle that we have to face, but it is, we do have to.
But I think we will remember this 2024, like in the years, because as I said before, I feel like it's the year where Barca has come back. Like this last month, we see the team and we know we can beat anyone in the world. And I think we maybe didn't have that feeling the years before. So I think we will remember this 2024.
It's funny how things go. If last season we'd have had this run of 5 points out of 21 possible in La Liga, all hell would have broken loose.
But we were not playing like this.
Exactly. But this team feels renovated. These feel like accidents. It feels like it's out of the norm. And you feel that this team can bounce back and recover and still be in it in the months coming.
Because you know that it wasn't deserved. I feel like last season maybe it was like we lost, we played bad, and you were like, what can change? What has to be done for the change? Whereas here you see the change, you see the effort, and sometimes today it doesn't work out, but the style of play is there, the confidence is there, the togetherness of the team is there, like everything is there. So it's, you lose, but you still take so many positives out of it. And I think last season it wasn't the same. You lose and you kind of dissect all the negative parts of what happened.
And we've seen the best version of this team and what it can be. And it's exciting to think about it. And today we were very close to that.
Yeah, today we played like that team that you were mentioning, but sometimes football is just like that. Barca has to learn from this. But I think that's the exciting part of 2025. Like, we know there's things in this team like can bring us to titles. And we were talking before, like we are right now in the Champions League between the first 8, like it's going to give rest to the team. And I don't know, it's excited to see that you actually have chances to win this Champions League, for example.
And we talk about the rest that the players are going to have for a few days now. Much needed rest because, as Mar Brau said, we've got a month of January with 4 different competitions. We kick it off with the Copa del Rey in Barbastro. Hopefully, we'll make it through to the following round. Then we've got the Spanish Super Cup, in which we face Athletic Club first. Hopefully, we can make it to the final and go on to win the title. Then La Liga, and then the Champions League is back. A very
busy
Champions League game. January with big games. I mean, we're facing Benfica, we're facing Atalanta.
Feels weird to have a January with Champions League.
It does. It does.
Yeah.
Right, while we wait for Marcus Sorg to enter the press room, why don't we re-listen to what Pau Cubarsí had to say earlier to Mar Brau, the reactions from Pau Cubarsí, and hopefully after that we'll be able to go to the press room with Marcus Sorg.
Fa uns dies em deies, a veure si podem tancar l'any de la millor manera possible i no sé si és la derrota més dura de la temporada.
Sí, podria ser una d'elles perquè
It might be one of the most painful defeats of the season because we had a great game. For details, because of details, this game got away from us.
Right, it's not Marcus Sorg, it is Hansi Flick who has stepped into the press room, the man himself, to give the explanation. So Alex Ibaceta, Irati Vidal, thank you very much for joining.
Thank
we hope
you,
for better
Robert.
things in 2025.
Definitely.
We will
have a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Bon
Good
Nadal.
rest, and,
Happy New Year.
See you in 2025. To all of you Barça fans as well, Merry Christmas and see you in 2025. Thank you for watching.
de Catalunya Ràdio. Voldria saber com estan els ànims dins del vestidor i quina explicació trobeu que el Barça hagi acabat el partit sense sumar cap punt després del bon partit que ha fet l'equip.
Points with what the team are doing.
Doncs hem competit en contra d'un equip que ha aprofitat les seves oportunitats. Jo crec que hem fet un partit excel·lent, un partit increïble. És impressionant com hem jugat, especialment la primera meitat, també la segona. Hem generat moltíssimes oportunitats. Aquest és l'estil que jo vull veure en aquest equip. I també he de dir que estic molt orgullós dels jugadors. Estic molt, molt decepcionat del resultat, evidentment, però crec que aquest partit també demostra que l'Atlético
they're just waiting for this, and for them it's enough. For them it's enough. But I think our style, how we want to play, it was pretty great, fantastic. So it's really disappointing that we we have nothing in our hands. So this is the big disappointment. But at the end, when I see this, okay, how we can play. Also, I'm really happy with, of course, of Petri. I think that everyone can saw this, but also with Gavi, how the passion he brings in the match was really good. And this is how we want to play also in the future. So we take this, and bring it to with us to next year. And we work hard on that we come back. We don't give up. So this is a big disappointment before the break, but we will be back and we work hard. We will train hard, and of course I think the team would also show that he also can score more goals than the opponent.
Hola, Hansi, aquí Marta Ramon en directe al Barça Juga RAC1. Us preocupa que aquest 5 de 21 que els mals resultats puguin generar dubtes en el vestidor, en els jugadors, en el que esteu fent? Com es pot capgirar aquesta dinàmica també anímica perquè continuïn creient en el que esteu fent i puguin reaccionar per continuar lluitant per la Lliga?
Ready? No. Okay. No, it's okay. It's I understand a little bit, so it's okay. I think I know what she means. Okay. No, it's for me more. The matches. I think this match against Atletico, it was it was against opponent on the same level as we are playing. So and it was a fantastic match. I'm more think about the matches against Leganés, against Las Palmas. This is 6 points. Also with the throwaway. This is more that we have to focus on that big. But today, if you don't create tour chances, I think then it's a big problem. Okay, but we today was unbelievable, really unbelievable. But at the end, they defended really good and yeah. But we have our chances, and normally we score this, and then it will be another result. It will be another result, and we make 2, maybe 3 mistakes, and they use it. And this is at the moment, this is the thing. And maybe the break will come now in the right moment. And I said to the team, okay, I'm really appreciate about that how we play, but I'm not, because I think we have to play much more intelligent. So it's for me the way. So we also have to learn. We have to learn about these things. Yeah, and the quality we played, how we played today, I have nothing to say. This is, I think everyone here in the room could see this, and this is also the style how Barça want to play, how they want to dominate. But at the end, it's football, and at the end, the team who score more goals, they win, and we are not able today, and also the last home match, and I think also to give up 9 points at home, for me it's not normal, so we have to work on that.
Mister, buenas noches. Adrián Albets, en directo para el carrusel de la serie Moguts de Ser Cataluña. Ayer usted advertía de que el Atlético de Madrid es un equipo que marca muchos goles en los últimos minutos de partido, que por lo tanto sus jugadores tenían que estar concentrados hasta el final del partido.
So you have to be focused right till the end. The goal from Solos arrived in the 96th minute. Was that a lack of concentration or fatigue?
Or
was it the problem that you didn't convert your chances? You had a lot.
You can see it. We made a mistake. In this situation, I think we were also able to play the ball, to keep the ball, and have ball possession and not to lose the ball. And this was the big thing. And the counterattack was really good. I was in how can I say this? In the small room, and yeah, you can see that what's going on then, and was not a nice feeling.
Elena.
Hola, Hansi, Elena Condis de la cadena COPE. En la primera respuesta has destacado a Pedri.
Answer, you highlighted Pedri. What did you say about Pedri? Was it the best game you remember from him?
Pedri is, he's very professional now. He's training good. He takes care about his body. Always extra training, but extra treatments. It's really good to see that he's now on this level, and how he played was fantastic. The goal was unbelievably good. So it's like I love to see him, and also when you see him now on the pitch, he's always also to coach the other players around him, and this is good. It's the next step for him. He's 22 years old, but he's on the right way.
Buenas noches, Josep Capel de Radio Nacional de España. Buenas noches. Hoy, independientemente del resultado y de la derrota, el equipo ha vuelto a mostrar el nivel que ya hiciera ante el Bayern, ante el Real Madrid o ante el Dortmund, ante los equipos grandes. No sé si lo que le preocupa más que el hecho de haber perdido hoy, con lo que ha mostrado el equipo, es el hecho de lo mal que ha competido ante equipos más pequeños, aquí mismo ante Leganés o la Unión Deportiva Las Palmas. ¿Esto es lo que más le preocupa, más que el resultado que haya tenido en el día de hoy? Gracias.
No, we are playing football to win the matches, and this is there's no way. If we don't want to win, so we can stop playing football. Of course, I think the 6 points we lost against Las Palmas and Leganés, I think this is a thing I'm not worried about that, because it's the past. So I think we have to do it when in the next matches at home. I think we have to win every match. So this is how we have to focus on the next matches at home. So this is more this thing. And also, you know, I said it before. It's now, you know, it's a break, and today everyone can see how we can play. So it's for me the positive thing, really positive thing. This is also what I said to the team. And after the break, I think everyone needs this break. And after the break, we will train. We will train, and then we will show how strong we are back in this season. And for us now, it's really, yeah, we are all disappointed about this defeat, but life's going on, so it's like that. So we celebrate Christmas, and then we start the training at the 29th, and then we focus on that, what we can do in the next half year.
Hola, Hansi, ¿qué tal? Raúl Fuentes de Radio Marca. Hoy era el último partido del año.
This was the last game of the year. There's a bit of a bittersweet feeling because of the recent defeats. You spent 4 or 5 months here. What analysis do you make of this form as an experience, personally and sporting-wise?
You know what? For me, the last 2 matches were horrible. No, this was unbelievable. I never had this before, and I never want to have it. It means that I sit not on the bench. I sit upstairs, and for me, it's really worse. And I have no words to say how I impressed that, because I think it was not fair. This is what I can say, and this is for me. The thing I have to handle, you know, when I'm back on the bench, I have to handle with my emotions, with these things. I'm not worried about my team, because my team can play really good, and I think also for in this match, Gavi made a really a huge step, because you can see his passion he brings, and also in the 1-against-1 situation, he's there. He always press, and this helps us a lot. And also with the ball, it was good to see that we are now. He's back, and yeah, of course, when he has more, we have the training. We start the training in the new year or after at the end of this month. I'm not worried about that, and we cannot change what happens. We cannot change what happens. We are now, you know, in a situation. I think it's yeah, you don't know, because the other also has to play, so we will have to wait. But what I can promise is that we will fight for everything. We will fight for every point, for every match, to win it. Absolutely. So this is our goal. This is what we want to do, and yeah, this is our job. And I think also with this team and also for this club, to play for this club is a special thing. And I think every player is ready to do this, and want to show that we are much better and have much more success than the last matches.
Hola, señor Flick, aquí Víctor Lozano en directo para el Radio Estadio Noche de Onda Cero. Sobre esta situación, entre comillas, nueva a la que se refería.
With this new situation of you being suspended, you went from winning 4-0 at the Bernabeu.
No sentenciada, pero sí muy encarrilada. y en muy poco tiempo se ha perdido ya esa ventaja, hasta el punto de que a día de hoy
losing
ya no
an
es
advantage in the league.
de la competición. El haber perdido este liderato en la
Losing
clasificación, ¿usted le
the
preocupa?
top
¿Cree que
spots,
puede
that
afectar
worry you? Do you think that could
mentalmente el hecho de
affect
mirar
you
la clasificación y
mentally?
ya no verse ahí arriba, o este factor no le supone ninguna preocupación?
Or is it no worry for you?
No, it's not about that. It's I know that we played fantastic first, 2 months, 3 months, but at the end you're right, we lost a lot of points, and now we are not leader of the table, but at the end it's also a good position. So to that you know where you want to go. So it's also good. I'm not worried about that because, how I said before, the team is doing really good, and for today they showed everyone how good they can play, and this is our standard. It has to be our standard.
Sí, bona nit, Flick. Pol Bollús per The Athletic. Has parlat en molts moments d'aquesta temporada sobre que és un equip jove. El divendres vas dir que 5 veterans havien marxat aquest estiu. No sé si creus que el que ha passat aquesta nit... No sé si volies dir això quan deies que és un equip jove.
Did you mean that when you say it was a young side that you're inexperienced?
No, it's when we start. I said also when we start the project, we know everything about that, and for me it changed nothing because I'm really happy every day. Every day when I drive at 6:30 like that in the training camp or training center, I'm happy to be there. So I also say I think it was with Tony Tabalovic, and say, hey, I'm very, every morning when we arrived here, I'm happy because I can train with these players, and they have a really good quality, and they love to train, they love to compete, and this is good to see, and also what I often said, the connection between them, it's unbelievable. So everyone was disappointed today, and it was not a good atmosphere in the dressing room. But it's football, it's life, and we have to accept that. But we will come back, for sure.
Guten Abend, Mr. Jordi Blanco, ESPN. Usted dirigió casi 100 partidos al Bayern de Múnich y perdió de todos ellos perdió 8 partidos. Con el Barça lleva 6 derrotas desde que empezó la temporada. Supongo que no está acostumbrado a tener malos resultados. Lo que me gustaría saber es personalmente cómo gestiona estos momentos, cómo sale adelante después de enlazar derrotas como le está ocurriendo ahora. Gracias.
No, we have to show them how good they are, and we have to build up their confidence and that they are proud about that what they are doing, how they are playing, and if you train good, if you train on a high level, you also play like that, and I think my job is or the job from the coaches are. Yeah, that you give them the confidence, every player, not only the starting 11, that they are really doing good. So this is my job, and of course, in Munich, maybe we had another team. It's also many experienced players, and this was the situation, but now I'm like I said before, I'm really happy with this team because they are young and they have fantastic quality, and they showed it today.
Toni.
Hola, Hansi, bona nit. Toni Joan Martí del diari Esport. No sé si ets gaire amant dels números, però el company Fermín Suárez explicava que en els primers 17 partits
In the
el
first
Barça
17 games,
va generar 39 gols esperats, en va
Barça
marcar 55,
created
15 més dels que li tocava pel perill creat.
many
En canvi, en els
goals.
últims 8 partits,
In the last
els gols
8
esperats
games,
són 20 i n'ha marcat 17, és a dir, hi ha una diferència quasi de 18.
there's been a
Creus
difference
que
of
aquesta
18
dada
goals.
resumeix la situació que
Do
viu
you think that
l'equip a
can
nivell de resultats?
sum
Tot i
up
que
the
segurament
team's
són
results?
diversos factors. Creus que és l'epicentre d'aquests resultats menys positius en aquest tram final d'any?
Wow. I think I also said it. I'm not the best in statistics, and so I could see today that we can score much more goals than one, and I think when we make this the second goal, and then the result was 2-0. So this is for us. I think then we win this match. So it always has to score goals. This is football. This is why we love football. The team has to play good, especially in Barcelona, but they also have to win. So we have to focus more on scoring goals, yeah, and also playing good, but also scoring goals. I think so. The chances were huge, you know, and we missed it. So it's a part of the game.
Hola, señor Flick. Aquí Mari Carmen Torres del diario Marca. Yo le quería preguntar si ha hablado en este rato con el señor Laporta, si le ha dicho algo, le ha dado ánimos, ha hecho algún comentario, si se han podido ver esta noche. Gracias. Después del partido.
To you after the game tonight.
No, I haven't seen him after the match, so not. But I know that he supports us.
Gràcies, bona nit.
Bona nit. Bon Nadal.
Bon Nadal a